Sorry, you hear me now or not. But yeah, what's going on, guys? Hey, Jasmine, how you doing, miss? How's your night going? How was your day? How you doing, Baser? How you doing, miss? How was your day? How's the family? How's life? How's health? How's it going? How's it going? Sorry, I'm trying to get some music going. But I was just on live, on someone's live actually a minute ago, and yeah, I know I speak gibberish wise, but just I speak about relation life, emps and narcs, my ink, etc. My unique ink, and some people just can't handle it, which is cool. Gotta be open minded. Oh, what else, Steph? How you doing? ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué dice? Where you been, girl? How's life? How's the kiddos? How you doing? Yo, ¿qué dice? ¿Qué dice? I just got back from Seattle like an hour ago, so I was actually in the live. Well, somebody's live, two lives actually, making my comments and I actually got blocked. Cause I'll talk about it in a second. Let me get the music going right quick. But how's your day, Steph? How's work? How's the kiddos? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, but yeah. Whichever one's yo, I love TikTok, right? TikTok like all day, every day, family. You know what I mean? So with that said, that girl that just blocked me, I'm about to do a. I love TikTok, so I'm about to do a TikTok about it because that's the fourth person that blocked me on here, which is cool. Cool. Hey, I'm doing my job because some people don't like hearing the truth. Well, teach your own. I'm not a Bible thumper, so I don't beat up nobody with the Bible at all. So I'm just passing knowledge on. You don't got a Bible with it, don't hurt my feelings. If you want to stay stuck in the situation, go for it. If you want to stay in traditional ways, go for it. I don't worry about it. What up, Janet? How you doing, miss? How's it going? How's life? How's everything? How was your day? Oh, how's the new apartment coming along? Or you moving in pretty soon, no? And the new job also, so you're doing good. High five, pound it, blow that. Yeah. Hey, man, how you doing? How's it going? But yeah, I know it's what you call it, good on yours. Oh no, yo, I just got from Seattle like an hour ago. So I'm about to actually an hour and a half now, but I'm gonna be on for probably for about an hour roughly, and then I'm gonna jump out because I had to take a shower, do my little Jenny Craig, and then go to sleep because I had to go to Seattle. I gotta wake up in the morning around 6:30 actually, get everything ready to go to Seattle Wise again to do my farm market. So with that said, in Washington, Seattle Wise, I'm from Yakima Valley, but go to Seattle side to do the farmers markets. So I love the farmer market. That's why I did actually the TikTok about it because for me personally as an individual, I'm a 2020 amp woke, so that's why I say things so easily. I sound crazy. Soon, that's awesome. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations to you once again. That's awesome. Baby steps, progressing in life, and don't let your ex come back in life and bring you down. Keep pushing forward because he's gonna come back no matter what. That's their job, man. You gotta give him props. But with that said, so I say I love what you want to call it, farm markets, because that's for me as an individual. That's my perfect world. That's where I got my peace with my peoples. I love the West Side, Seattle, because a lot of people mind. That's the reason why I'm a socialist. That's like I verbalize with the whole world, and I don't hold back. I'm not shy. I tell people, yo, ask me any question. I'm not a virgin. I'll tell you what the deal is. So because Seattle, I'm very very open-minded. I'm chop it up with many other races, nationalities, etc. And just open-minded people we vibe. So at the markets, I'm working for my pops. So I slang fruit, produce. Veggies and fruits, right? So with that said, it's funny because like the customers, my regulars, they know the deal is. Like they know, like they're telling me this year, they're happy because I told them last year, yo, that it's my last year, I'm done. Because I was going through my emotions, going through all this with my ex, the phones that she met at their party, jet entanglement. So I was dying when when I was going through it, I was still doing the markets, but I was quiet because obviously when you get cheated on, you get broken up, you're hurting pretty bad. But once again, I got very blessed with my 10 amps. So that's why I had, my ex's name, Don't Defy Logic. I let it go in 88 days, right? So as I was healing, I'm talking, my regular customers, they're trying to talk to me, as a regular conversation because they know I'm a socialist. It was hard to talk. I was fucking dying, So we do small talk and I just tell them the price, $4.99, $6.99. But how you doing? I'll be like, all right. Can you talk? And I was like, nah. I told no respect, not to you, because you know what I'm going through. But as the weeks progressed, it was a lot easier, you know. So that's why. Oh hey, how you doing, Chris? How's it going, Miss? So as the weeks progressed and I was healing, you know, I was doing a lot better. So that's why I told everybody last year, yo, this is my life. The idea was to retire last year, help them do the markets, you know, and 'cause I was still going through my emotions to a certain extent. I was trying to get life organized, and I was like, you know, I ain't come back next year. Like, so when we see you, like, if you see me in Seattle in general, but as far as coming to farm markets here in Duval on Thursday, like tomorrow, today was Camas, tomorrow's Duval, Saturday Issaquah, I told them, you know, more likely than not. If I do pop my head up, it's because I decided to help out, and that's it. But you probably won't see me because I want to do my computer business, and that's it, right? That was my mentality last year was. So that's when I went this market this year. You know, all my customers like, yo, that's a lot of the farm markets because people should, and I can't be in another state in the world, but in the West Side Seattle, people show mad love, even if they don't know me from Adams. That's why I love Seattle because that's why I speak the way I speak. I'm very open-minded. I verbalize, socialize every which way because I'm a socialist, you know. So when they saw me, you know, this year, like, hey, yo, what's up? You coming? Like, yeah. You sure? I'm like, yeah, most definitely. You know, and so that's why, you know, that they're like, you're doing a hell of a lot better. I was like, oh yeah, compared to last year, yo, you know, you saw me, I was dying bad. I'm very blessed. Like, how'd you do it? I was like, oh, you know, I sound crazy because they saw my ink. You know, they're like, what's up with all this? I was like, oh, this is crazy talk, man. And like, go for a shoot. You know, test me. Got me. Like, oh, most definitely. So I go, you know, by emps and narcs? And they're like, nah, not really. So I was just breaking it down to them, you know, emps, narcs. What emps, what are we? Lovers, healers, and overthinkers, right? What are you worried about? Love, time, death. Our favorite question? Why? And that's I was talking to this lady today. Actually, a couple of people like. That's what I'm saying. I love the markets because everyone like yo if you're an open-minded person and you vibe with people, they show you mad love, you know, and respect, etc. and so on and so on. And today I got hella comments like yo, because they're like, hey man, you're a vibeable person. You hella like you're, you know, like spunky and stuff. Like, no, I'm a social. I like to bullshit with people. What's up with you? How you doing? I'm selling you fruit and produce, right? But at the same time, I asked everyone the same question. What's up with you? How's you doing? How's your day? How's life? How's kiddos? How's the hubs? You know, make sure everything's cool with you. You know. And then I was talking to this lady. Well, actually, two ladies actually. And then we were just talking in general life, how, you know, the farm, and they want to know about produce stuff. Someone explained to them, oh, my father's business. This is what we do, all that great jazz, right? And then like they're, hey, you know, one lady, she's like, you know, you're like open minded, huh? I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm socialist, chop it up. And then she's like, so what do you think about the whole, you know, the whole the whole COVID BS? I go, zombie apocalypse? It's a lot of things behind it, you know, but there's a reason behind everything that's going on. And I go, the reason why I speak the way I speak once again is because Seattle, very open minded. And then she's and I was like, you know, because, you know, life's hard. And it can be hard potentially, yes. But the reason why I told her the reason why life's hard and people don't understand it is because our environment. We allow narcs, energy vampires. When I say energy vampires, like I told her, I told both ladies, when I say energy vampires, I mean like emps, lost her, take it back, traditional hurt, lost emps with narcissist traits. Those are energy vampires because everyone in this world has narcissist traits. You're a good person, you know you have a good heart, you know good people's, but why do you pop off? Why do you lash out? Why do you get physical? Why do you throw shit, break shit, etc.? Verbal abusive. That's a narcissist traits in us. That's why I said traditional last names have narcissist traits. And she's like, that's wild. And I was like, no, put it back. I'm like, huh? And she's like, no, it's cool. Hey, I what you're saying. And I was like, no, most definitely. And then I go, do you know what? I was like, yo, you want to talk this? She's like, yeah, most definitely, let's do this. I go, do you know what relates to scripted? You know, I say 2020 because I died last year. And I go, do you know what, you know, in 2020 what's related to kryptonite? She's like, you know, cheating, etc. But I go, right, but do you know why? She's like, I don't know. I go, because a lot of people nowadays, especially young generation, I put my gloves off because we have to wear gloves. I put my gloves off because we have to worry about this phone, social media, third party, right? And then people fall to the Jada August entanglement because the relationship is A and B. Who is it? Will, Jada, not A, you know, B through C through Z with August, right? She's like, oh, you really got that on you? I was like, yeah. She said, why is that? I was like, 'cause that's what my ex did. She pulled the J August entanglement. So that's a nice way of saying cheating. So I decided last year when I was going through it, like, yo, I'm gonna call the world out. I'm gonna help people, yes, but I'm gonna call the world out. I'm calling everybody. That's what I say. I'm calling all M snarks out 1,000. I say 1,000. Which, as a matter of fact, I gotta do a TikTok about that because one of my followers asked me, you know, what's traditional last stamp? Why do you say 1,000? So here's the kicker. The reason I say 1,000 because traditionally, like I told her, the same ladies, traditionally speaking, wise, all of life people keep it 100 and they still do us dirty. Don't matter what you do, and then they guilt trip us, even though they owe $1,000. They'll still guilt trip us because we go to church. We're a nice person, right? And if you're a nice person, oh, but you're nice, they'll guilt trip you and you still let them borrow $100. Even though they already owe you 1,000, you still let them borrow $100. Now they owe you $1,100. And then, see? Why? Because we're brainwashed that no matter what, even if people do us dirty, we still got to help them, pray for them. Traditionally speaking, wise, I don't believe in tradition no more. Tell people, yo, call me crazy, don't hurt my feelings. Call me mean. Emps will call me mean. That's what I tell the other emps, call me mean. They don't hurt my feelings. Because your tradition hurt last stamp. Stay traditionally wise. Keep vibing with negative people. Narcs 1,000, what do we do? Lovers and healers, go. Save them. Got a night chill with the popcorn. You about to get mopped the fuck up again. I was there. I was in your shoes. All amps would do the same thing. Lovers, healers, and overthinkers. We're supposed to be nice to everybody. Give you narcissists a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance. Because God will change. I'm telling you right now, real shit, we're talking about a religious situation. God can't change them. Narcissists, 1,000. Alphas, machistas. Narcissists, 1,000. God can't change them. That's the devil's disciples. That's why they can't ever change. That's why, as a 2020 amp, open-minded, woke, etc., Neo in this matrix figure this shit out. What's a narcissist kryptonite? When an amp discards them. I discard all narcs 1,000. All you alphas, machistas, narcissists, 1,000 discard you. Don't care about your sub story. I don't care about your history. I don't care about your childhood. If you want to tell me a dream like, oh, my mom's hurt, my kids hurt, yo, I'm going to speak to your moms or the family. I want to speak to the mothers of the kids, not you. You know, there you go, end of story. And they'll hate you for that. And then what's the kryptonite on top of that? The reputation. Their attention horse. You ruin the reputation, they hate you for that. So that's why I tell people, you want to vibe with analogies, squares, empathists, circle narcissists. That's what I mean. My people looking, my kiddos, my niece and nephews, people vibe with situation. They'll be, yo, square circles? Like, yeah, team squares all day, every day. That's why I say team squares. Analogy for empathists. Team circles, narcissists. Basura, garbage, man. You know, these people, you don't need in your life at all. So that's why what you call it, the message, we're just, no, once again, I'm amps, all amps, we vibe no matter what. If you're tradition or lost or 2020 amp woke, we all vibe. So when we tell our stories on here about our relationships, what we went through, how come behind the screen you can vibe with the situation I'm saying? If you talk about, about relationships, whatever, you vibe with the situation because either you did it, heard it, been seen it, etc. So on and so on. That's why we can vibe with each other. That's why we get emotional, etc. Behind, so I tell people, me personally, an individual, I don't get emotional about like my kiddos or certain things. But when I was traditional hurt lost stamps, we get very emotional. If someone's crying, dying, etc., we'll cry with them, etc. Right? And we want to whatever lovers and healers. We want to save the world. If we could save the world, we could, right? And we would every which way. But the only downfall, we're only one individual. But here's the kicker: if when you're traditional hurt lost stamp, like I was, you're broken. You're still trying to figure out life. Your head is scattered. That's why we're overthinkers. You don't believe me? If you go sleep at night and you can't sleep right away and your brain's scattered, that's the overthinking part. Because why? You're still stuck on the past. You haven't let your exes, you haven't let them go 1,000. Your past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma, you haven't let go 1,000. See? That's how you're overthinking. And that's the reason why you're still stuck in your situation. If you understand what's going on in life, then you'd be okay. But a lot of us don't know what's going on in life because we're brainwashed. Hey, this is life. Deal with it. Oh, what's up, Janita? How you doing, miss? How's it going? How's life? Oh, thanks, Janita. You don't have to send me nothing. Like, tell you, hey, guys, I just vibe with everybody, helping guys, talk about life, relationships, all that great jazz. But how you doing, miss? How's your week going? How you're doing? I hope you all doing good. Praying you all doing good. But I tell you, it's like I say things very easily, real shit, real talk. I say it very easily because I've been through it. I went through my awakening, I'm woke, etc. Like say Extension, rest in peace, right? The rapper was, he was woke for his generation, and that's why I took his analogy when they asked him how you doing. He's like, I'm dead, I'm alive, but I'm dead. That's the awakening. That's when you become woke. That's when you die. And everyone here on TikTok, remember his quote to learn about narcissists. This right here, you can learn about narcissists one day, but take it easy. Remember, all narcissists are robotic. 1,000 best Oscar-nominated actors in the world. Care about, and they're very selfish, aka attention whores, and then they worry about their reputation. They can't ever be fixed. That's why they'll always go body hopping 1,000 to the last dying breath. That's their job. You gotta give them props. That's their job. Once again, the stuff I say, you gotta be very open-minded. But yo, real shit with talk, I give all narcs mad props, but they'll downfall. I'm their kryptonite. They don't dig what I'm saying. They don't like what I'm saying. That's why I'm here on TikTok, the famous, infamous. Covert narcissist, what's his name? Lee. I think he goes by mental health, mental illness, whatever. He blocked me. Why? Because I was dropping knowledge. Because the stuff that I just said. I'm a 2020 amp. I just called all narcs 1,000. I'm Neo in the Matrix. I'm your kryptonite. And I was just dropping knowledge, and obviously all the emps were coming at me. Or you be mean to him, etc. How can you call it empath? I was like, yo, he tells you that he's a covert narcissist. All narcissists are garbage. The lost cause can't be fixed. But hey, come at me and hurt my feelings. You go, lovers and healers. Go do what you got to do. Do what we do. Save them. And I tell him, no, I'm just blunt and I'll be a dick about it. And I don't care about hurt your feelings because I need to hurt your feelings to get your, grab your attention so you understand where I'm coming from. So I tell him, go save Lee. Go be with him. When he mops you up, takes the positive traits out of you, leeches you, discards you, and just tell you to kick rocks, don't die. You're gonna you're gonna die hard. You're gonna fall on your knees and walk. God and I, cause God and I, we BFFs. And that's what I tell people. When we dying, right, we always reach out to God, right? We talk about God, which is cool. No respect, but the Bible's cool to talk about the situation. But remember, God never left us. If you want to get religious about the situation, God, Allah, whatever you're into, the higher power, they never left us. We left them to go be with the partners. Narcissist, the right thing when you get discarded by narcissist and you die, or even an empath. Remember, all emps have all traditionalized emp have narcissist traits. We can do the same shit narcissists can. That's the narcissist traits in us with not knowing. So with that said, when they cheat on you, what happens? You die. And we all talk to God. Now we're reaching out to God. You weren't talking to God before. Now you're reaching out to God. Because you're going through what? You're dying. That love you have for that person is not love, it's toxic love. When you like that, that's how I have on my personal notes. When you're crying for them, you're actually crying for yourself. Because since you overlove them, you lost love for yourself. That's why you're crying to God. Because you want to get this toxic, not love, because love doesn't hurt. Love is pure, beautiful, innocent, healing. Toxic love hurts. Pain hurts, and that's why you die. What up, Florida boy? ¿Cómo está, hermano? ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice? How's life? How's the kiddos? How's your night going? Probably on for another like 20 minutes. I have to jump off, kids, because gotta share up and get rolling. Oh, thanks for sharing the live, guys. Thank you. But I tell you, so anyways, like I was on here, like a minute ago, and once again, I love TikTok, which that's why I was like me personally when I go on people's lives, I'll vibe with them, make my comments, etc. And this whole emp narc talk, And once again, it's cool to talk about the Bible, but don't sit on it too much because even the Bible is misleading to a certain extent. Because if you want to break it down to the fullest, all you have in this world, square and circle, squares, empaths, and circle narcissists. That to make it like pathetically easy, cherry on top. That's all you got. What are you, an individual? Figure out who all your people around you. That's what you need to figure out. Don't worry about the rest of the world, politics, all this crap. Don't worry about none of that. Worry about your environment. You can't control the world. You can't control politics, etc. Religion, all that great jazz. You can't control your world, your home. That is your world. Take care of that. That's everyone's flaw in this world. They worry about everybody and the mother outside of the home. Worry about your home first, and then everybody around you that actually loves you. Vamps and narcs, ninja, vampires, push them all away. Family's the worst. Then your so-called friends, and then co-workers, associates, all the great jazz. So you got to figure them out. So that's the reason why I tell people life's pathetically easy. But like myself before, you didn't know this. So what we do, we kept narcs around us and energy vampires around us because we have to be nice. Because we're brainwashed, we got to be nice to everybody. Even if the dude was dirty, be nice to everybody. Really? I said to yo, my 2020, I'm woke. I just said my popcorn, you about to get mopped up. That person is bad for you. Just coming through the show. Gracias, brother. Most definitely. Take care. Keep doing good. Stay safe out there and keep healing, Day by day, baby. Say, brother, cuídate. Hasta próximo. But whatchamacallit, yeah, so like I tell you, that's why like the missus that was on here, once again, I love TikTok. I tell you, first and foremost, this is your TikTok, right? So vibe with it. Don't worry about followers. Don't worry about likes. Oh, what's up, Helen? How you doing, miss? How's it going? How's the family? How you doing? How's life? Love your TikToks. But I tell people, a lot of people worry about social media, right? So a lot of people get discouraged because like, let's say you have good material, right? And you post it on there, but you're not getting likes, you're not getting views, you're not getting followers, so on and so on. Hey yo, I'm here. Q, what the deal? It's awesome to see you, man. Mad love and mad respect to you. You keep doing good. You're doing really good with your TikToks. And only open-minded people vibe with us. As individuals. Narrow-minded people will get bothered by what we say, etc. And I tell people, yo, just vibe with positive people, and that's it. Everybody else, don't worry about energy vampire narcs, petty words. They're miserable life, and that's why there was this cat on here. He was which I gotta do a lot of stitches, catch up to people, right? And I'm sorry, I need to slow down because I know I'm speaking fast, so I apologize. I'm getting too excited. But with that said, so he made a TikTok talking about that he potentially might close his TikTok if he's not getting followers, no likes, views, etc. And I was like, bro, hey brother, check this out. you're awesome, with culinary arts. You're a badass cook. So this is your TikTok. Remember, who's your best number one fan in this world? You. You comfort for anybody in this world, You look tan. Summer is here. Oh yeah, no, most definitely. I got the farmer's tan going on, etc. Yeah, where I'm from, I used to watch Yakima Valley. Yeah, it's cooking out here, man. So I'll turn, color, but winter time I lose it. Go back to white. But what you call it? So I told him, hey, I commented on TikTok, yo, bro, just we're our number one fan. Don't worry about any of this. Keep posting your TikTok. You're a badass cook. Yo, every time I watch your damn TikTok, I get hella hungry, because your shit looks hella authentic, homemade, etc. from scratch. So with that said, just do your little hashtags and keep posting. And he's like, oh, thanks. He actually did a response to that. And then he's like, thanks, man. I need to hear that. No, dog. A lot of people get discouraged because it's cool to become famous if you choose to, whatever. But don't worry about becoming famous. Just worry about your TikTok. Post what you want to post, say what you want to say, and who cares about anyone? Only narrow-minded people are gonna get bothered by your petty words. In their eyes, it's petty words. But I tell people they're just words. You're voicing your opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own knowledge and experiences, right? So let it be. That's me. Like for example, which I will do TikTok. I love TikTok. So with that said, that's why personally I got the IG, Facebook, and Twitter. But all my uploads, my minute videos, are all from TikTok because it's easy. Just boom, upload. Hashtags. You ain't got to put no comments or nothing. It's pathetically easy. Especially when you have them in your notes. Copy and paste. Rolling. You see? There you go. That's so hard. Social media. Right? So anyways, I was on her live and she's talking about religion, the Bible, right? And once again, it's cool to talk about the Bible, but you have to be open-minded when you want to talk about it, because obviously if you're talking about the Bible behind the screen and we're your followers and we're just making our comments and you get bothered by what I'm saying, what somebody else is saying, and you start getting facial expression, body language tells you everything. And that's us, because she was talking about the world goes bad, etc. Young generation, partying, kicking, body hopping, all that great jazz. And I was like, do you know why that's happening? And she's like, no. I was like, well, emps and narcs, man. Do you know what empath is? Narcissist? Not really. I'm gonna tell you right now, real shit, real talk to. Cut this conversation really short, really fast. Study that. You're on your TikTok number one. Type in narcissist. Watch the world die. You can learn about narcissists one day. But with that said, worry about us. Tradition, her lost them have narcissist traits also. Well, I think you're a badass good person right inside, but you can still lash out. You can still pop up, etc. Because somebody pushed you to your limit. You allowed a narc energy vampire around you. There you go. That's why you popped off. How do you fix that? Very simple, kids. Push all narcs and energy vampires away 1,000. Start with your family, so-called friends, co-workers. Just because they're co-workers doesn't mean you have to be BS friends at all. What's up, John? What's going on? Whatever about work is, please keep it about work and that's it. Don't worry about. You can ask me how I'm doing, how's life, and that's it. But keep it humble. We don't gotta be BFF. Why is that? I don't get along with you. No respect to you, but we bump heads. You know, common sense. We bump heads. So why do we don't have to? See, keep it real short. Keep it humble. Kill them with kindness, and that's it. And let them go tell the gossip about you that you mean, that you cruel. The petty words. If you a lot of like I did before. A lot of people let petty words bother their heart, mind, body, and soul, and that's the reason why when someone calls you mean, you get mad because of words. Hey, duties, how you doing, miss? How's it going? How was your day? But what you gonna call it? Hey, what's up? What up, hey, Jen? How you doing, miss? How you doing, Jen? But yeah, that's the reason why I tell people I can say all this very very easily because I went through my awakening. I sound crazy, but I'm woke, so I'm Neo in the Matrix. So I can talk about life, relationships, politics. So here's the kicker. You want to test narcissists and narrow-minded people real fast? Talk about this. The kryptonite: race, religion, politics. Their minds are set and they're Bible thumpers. It's zero way or no way, and that's it. Hey, what QMS, get the deal. How you doing? Team M's, Team Squares all day, every day. Hope you're doing good. We just talked about this yesterday. Love it. Most definitely. See, for me personally, I'll always say the same thing. My stuff is robotic. It's a broken record because my answers are pretty much that. But I'm a open-minded person, so I tell you, we do dual lives, video chat, etc. And we talk about it. I love to debate in a positive way, right? So we just share notes, share experiences, and figure the situation out. I say things once again very easily because I died last year. That's why I have all my ink. Relationship tonight, especially young generation. What is it? Phone, social media, third party, and it jumps to Jada August entanglement. Why? Because because we decide to give up on our partners and then go out the box and go to C to the Z in the August, right? Cry wolf to somebody else and talk about our our problems when you should deal with your partner. But even with that said, remember, everything happens for a reason in life, right? And yet, and we're just traditional saying. So with that said, when you put in the piece of life together, you will figure that out. I promise that. Especially when you become old, go through awakening, all like great jazz, you understand why you went through. Like I tell my ex and I, yo, on TikTok, they do the narc talk, which is cool. Though, down for you cannot sit a narcissist 1,000. All narcissists are robotic, pathetically easy to read. We're very robotic. Best Oscar nominated actors in the world. They can act nice. They can't be nice. The only reason when they can be nice or act nice wise is because of emps. They can't love. They have the concept of love because of us, not because of them. And the reason why is because they're the worst enemy. Karma is them. To the last dying breath, they will die and never be able to love themselves 1,000. Us emps, we will eventually. If you vibe with people and are open minded to the situation, whoop, shoot, you'll vibe every which way, you know? Sorry about that, guys. Love the Alaska chat we had. Oh, yeah. Alaska all day, every day, man. Alaska's beautiful, man. So it's like Seattle, but more wilderness, and people show you mad love and respect there, man. I love it there. One of these days when I have a life, I shall go there and visit. Finally, not just go to Alaska like I did before, just to work in Alaska. In the processing boats and um, fishers, all that great jazz. So, but yeah, Alaska's beautiful. I love it there. Heck yeah. But yeah, so I tell you, so that's why I say things so easily, and I love this talk. You know, that's why on TikTok once again. Oh, what up, Jordan? How you doing, brother? ¿Cómo estás? How's the family? How you doing? How's life? Oh, thanks. You don't have to tell me anything. Thanks, brother. Thanks again. You don't have to, but I am definitely. You will be missed day by day, baby stuff. Definitely, you know. But yeah, how you doing, Jordan? How's your life? How's kids? How's your health? How's your mental state? Gotta make sure we're good 100, you know. But what you gonna call it? So yeah, like I tell you, you just gotta be open minded situations. Cause me, I love talking. Ask me any question you want, DM me whatever you want. Let's talk about it. Cause I promise you, life's not hard. It's just the people around us. That's me. As in, where I say that, when you're going through your healing process, painful, you cry, you shed tears, etc. But I'm gonna tell you a million times. I'll say 1,000 because that's my saying 1,000. So I said 1,000 times. You gotta have a support team. 1,000. I've been good, fam. Oh, awesome. It was definitely heck yeah, all day, every day. Yeah, that's awesome to hear, man. And you keep doing good, cause you good people, man. You showing mad love, respect to everybody, and it's all about vibing. That's why we amps squares, we vibe with each other. We don't gotta know each other from atoms. Oh, what's up, Broken Cat? How you doing, miss? How's it going? 1,000. Yes, I was. And with that said, next month I'm gonna bump it up, so I'm considered crazy. Especially in the brown culture, I'll be crazy, but I'm gonna bump it to 1,000. I've been calling emps and narcs out, so I'm next month on July 2nd when I get my ink done, which is about 3 weeks from now. So I say 1,000. The reason why I say 1,000, which I'm gonna do TikTok, is someone asked me, "Hey, why do you say 1,000?" Very simple. I don't go by tradition no more. The world died last year in 2020 because how in the world is a zombie apocalypse happening, but you still cheat and doing dirt? You can bring that COVID to the family, etc., and so on. So kids or no kids, whatever the being, you know. So with that said, I was like, cool. Not just America, the world died. this COVID, it went down for real. It's in the history, all the good stuff. And with that said, in lifespan, we're all taught, keep it 100. How many people in your lifespan, no matter what age, if you're 12 years old to 40, 50, 100 years old, as you speak, kept it 100 with you? They keep it 100, right? And they still do you dirty. Many, many times. I tell you, yo, keep it 1,000. I'm going to give you one chance and that's it. Lie to me, BS me, cut you off. That's it. Why? Why? Why so harsh? I don't need energy vampire narcs in my life, man. Just keep it 1,000 with me. That's it. That's it. So that's how I keep it 1,000. So that's how I tell people on here, and everyone talks about narcissists, and like I was still the same thing. That's why I figured this is I'm Neo in the Matrix. I figured out what my ex was, what happened to us, why we were toxic, why we fell apart. And that's why I say many times: two broken people, amps, squares, can't be with you. You can be with each other, yes, but two broken people can't fix each other. That's why they say hurt people hurt people. You can try, don't defy logic. Defy logic. Try. And when your relationship starts good in the beginning, Romeo and Juliet love story, you're feeling good, and you think it's love, we're lovers and healers, yes, but it could potentially be love or lust because we do both. We haven't figured out what that is yet, and that's why after TLC it can be good, and then the spark dies off, and now you get comfortable. You start bumping heads, etc. And the reason why you're bumping heads, even as an empath, if you're still hurt, broken, traditional last stamps, you're still hurt, you're broken, like I was, etc. Because you haven't figured out what's up with you. Why are you struggling? Remember, our heads, best friend or worst enemy. 1,000. Traditional last stamps. What do we do? Once again, lovers, healers, and overthinkers. What do we worry about? Love, time, death. Our favorite question with the cherry on top. Why? And here's the kicker though, so you know what you are. You know for sure you're an empath. We think with our hearts, not with our minds. Our minds, heads have common sense. Our hearts, negative. That's why when you go off your heart and feelings, you want to love the whole world. You want to give everybody a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance. Pray to God to change. When you pray to God, you pray, forever for praying, but the downfall you're praying for the wrong person. You need to be praying for yourself to get out of that situation. And not stay there and be trying to get mopped up, etc. Yo, I was there, we were all there. It took me 39 years of my life, last year wise. 8 kiddos, 7 kids by blood, and myself and 8. So 8 kiddos, two long-term relationships, 19 years to figure all this out. So on TikTok, everyone say a narcissist will destroy you, hurt you, trauma bond you. Sure, they can, most definitely. That's their job. End of story. That's their job. Traditional lifestyle with narcissist traits are the exact same shit. Exact same shit. We can love bomb you, gaslight you, sell you a dream, cheat on you, aka entanglement, verbally abusive, physical abusive. Oh shit, narcissist traits. Wow. But they don't talk of that about here on TikTok. Everyone emphasizes and just focuses on narcissists. Do that most definitely, but don't sit on narcissists the wave. Sit on us also. Why do you think, for example, why do you think when two broken people are together and they say they have their exes or baby mom, baby fathers, why they run back to them? Why does everyone do back that? Why are we trying? Because we're praying God and hoping that they change. And when the opportunity is there, we'll leave a partner. So what we do, we did a rebound. How are you an empath and you did a rebound? Isn't that wrong? Isn't that what narcissists do? Yeah, the narcissist traits in you. Boom, there you go. And that's what I tell you. And then with that said, when your relationship is over, no matter what the emp or narc, it's over. It's done deal. That idea is not, don't defy logic. You don't go back. We all do it, yes. I did it, etc. And that's why we destroy. Every time you take your ex back, you destroy yourself more. So I tell people, take them back. I say it here like on TikTok, because it's all the TikTok trend when they'll be like, my ex left me on this day, day, month, whatever, and they came back. And I'd be cool. No respect to you. Not trying to ruin your day. Not trying to burst your bubble. But logically speaking wise, you're supposed to leave your ex in the past, and that's it. And that's it. Don't make him back. But pray for y'all. More power to you. But if it happens again, expect to fall on your face harder next time. And when it does, just remember me. I'm not trying to be rude to you. I just figured this out. They're just for reasons that they say, and you're supposed to leave the past in the past. Learn from it. Write a note, share our knowledge, and that's it. I say all this shit easily because why I'm already over it. That's why I can say it so easily. A lot of people are going through it. They don't understand. Which I tell you, that's my job. I'm a 3D world light worker, etc. Like sometimes you be like, oh, Mr. Know-it-all, etc. I'm like, nah, I know a lot more now. Oh, you think you're a better father? I go, yo, I think he's not knowing. I know I'm a better father. I know why I mistreated my kids. I know it was verbal abuse because I was angry with you, angry with myself, angry with my environment. And that's the reason why we fell apart, because you're a hurt empath. You're not a narcissist, you have narcissist traits. I was a verbal abuser, you're the physical abuser. So I told her, because she called me on TikTok, she tagged me on that, I don't know her name, I think like Fox Love Lady or whatever her name is. Which, once again, little tip of advice, if you're going through breakups, or you're dealing with your emotions, don't sit on narc talk, don't watch too much depression, or sad, I call them sad talks. Don't sit on that. The idea is to dig yourself out of the hole, heal, not keep digging your hole and keep falling to depression, anxiety, PTSD, start doing drugs. All you're doing is digging your hole, so don't sit on all these sad talks, because it's not good for you. I promise that. And once again, 1,000, you gotta have a support team. You have to have a support team. If you want to bounce back faster, 1,000, you gotta have a support team. But that's, once again, that's my recommendation. I'm not beating you up with the Bible to say you have to. No, that's your choice. But I recommend that you have to, because if not, do what I did. A lot of us do. We think, not know that no one's going through what we're going through. Nobody can vibe with us. Yo, emps, all of us. I can tell my story. Y'all vibe with me, because we all did the exact same shit. If not, very, very similar. That's why when I go on people's lives, etc., make my comments, they're like, man, I don't even know you, and I feel like I know you, because we're amps, we vibe. All our stories are very similar. We all got mopped up since we were young, and we just did it. We once again, cherry on top. Our favorite question is why. That's why I dropped those comments about amps. They're like, damn, that's me. There you go. Traditional lost amps, very similar. That's the reason why where we are. It's not hard. With this amp narc war has been going on since Adam many times. It was actually supposed to be Adam and Lilith. It was supposed to be a perfect world, but it's broken. And all we can do now is, as M's, try to get the world back. Get the world back by pushing all narcs and discarding narcs 1,000 and just try to fix us. And that's why I tell people, I know it's easier said than done. And people, I've talked to many couples that are together that are going through it, and they're both hurt. And I tell them, well, logically speaking, why you put, it's gonna be toxic for sure, and you potentially will fall apart. But if you both talk about it, verbalize it, you can potentially defy logic and break logic. But expect to be a long haul. Expect it to be potentially rough, because not knowing you're already into the situation and you don't want to get up and leave them, and then you hurt them more, right? And you potentially hurt yourself more, because now you're gonna feel guilty because you broke up with your partner, because they still haven't healed, or you can't deal with it anymore because you already have your own head you're dealing with, and now you gotta pick up your partner when they're down, and it's gonna overwhelm you, and then either cheat or run, etc. And that's why, for example, a lot of us used to toxic relationships, right? Like I was. Like mom, people say, "Yo, you love girls that hit you. You love girls that just drama, huh?" I was like, apparently so. I'm not the best person, but yo, as individuals, you're a good person. You know if you're viable, if you're narrow-minded, if you're quiet, etc. And if you don't know, yo, the people around you tell you, "Yo, you're cool," and all that person drama. Be careful with them. Then no, easy. You can fight about anybody in a 5-10 minute conversation if you're open-minded. That's what you have to verbalize and read people in 5-10 minutes. If not, then you potentially will get soul dream and get mopped up. And with that, so that's me. I've 5-10 minutes. That's all I need with you. I can tell you if you square a circle, and that's it. Am I judging you? Yo, I'm a 2020 amp. I am judging you. I only want positive people around me. If you're a narc and age vampire, keep pushing. There's a door. Have a good day. Hasta la puerta. Know what I mean? I don't need you in my life. I won't be mean to you, but I just keep it short. That's it. But when I see you, I say, "What's up? How you doing? How's the family? How's your health? Good? Okay, have a good day." I always have an excuse to get up and leave. In the situation, talking to you guys, until you regulate me, ask me, why you always cut me off? Why always keep it short me? All simple, no respect to you, but I don't vibe with you. I know your drama, etc. What you going? I don't need that in my life. Thank you. Especially a narcissist, yo. I just tell me, yo, you're a narc. What? Your circle? What the hell is circle? Alpha, machista, narcissist. You know what that is? Go on TikTok. If not, Google it. That's what you are. 1,000. Why do you think you're mopping everybody up? Why do you think you're using abusing everybody? You do it because you're bored? Why do you think you're having all these kids because you're bored? No, man. You're a narcissist. Your job is to devour every amp in the world. That's your job. Give you props. So not with this one. I already know what the deal is. So I discourage you. Have a good day. That's it. And then when they figure out what they are, then from there they're gonna fall on the face and get mad. That's what that girl on her, which I was take that minute ago, she blocked me because I was talking about religion and she didn't like it. Cause she's dropping traditional ways of the Bible, and I told her, no respect, but all your stuff you're saying is traditional. Anyone that does the whole face partying, kicks at the teenager, whatever the hell it is, or even older, I don't care what age category you are, and then you can fall back to the Bible, go back to religion, which is cool. Fall back on it, but understand what's going on in this world. Square and circles, emps and narcs. That's all you have in this world. That's all you have. Oh, hey, how you doing? How you going, miss? But that's all you have in this world. And that's why she didn't like that. And the people on her side like, oh, that's all there is. I'm like, life's particularly easy with a cherry on top. All you have is square and circles. I go, that's why I have my ink. I tell them, yo, miss, look at my profile pic. Click on it. Phones with female third party. Jada entanglement. All relationships problem nowadays. If you're about this phone, relationship's over. Plain and simple. What are you gonna do about the situation? Just stay there? Do you want to see what's on the phone, or do you want to squash it and start all over? It's gonna hurt, yes, but it's better to die today and tomorrow. Every day with that person, we're about this piece of shit phone. Yo, you're gonna die hard, like we all do. A lot of us miss red flags, like I did. It's cool. I tell people, do you really want to see what's on the phone? You don't want to see what's on the phone. I promise you that. And with that said, if you want to get about the situation you want to do your partner's phone, so I'm gonna give you some tips real fast. Always click on every app in the world on their phone, because nowadays you have a secured folder, right? Which is kind of like a vault. So they make apps that are vaults that cosmetically look like a calculator, a game, etc. But click on it. If there's a PIN number, secure folder, aka vault. Tell me, yo, babe, unlock it. What's it? What? Oh yeah, the calculator. There's a PIN number. Can you unlock it, please? If they say no, there you go. Everything's in that vault. All dirty pics, sneaky links, sex, and all that bullshit. But do you really want to see that? Do you want to see your partner smashing your sister, mother, etc.? Do you want to see that? You don't. It'll mess you up really. As it is, you're gonna get irritated. Be cautious. Don't catch a case. Don't catch domestic violence case. All that can pop off. Throw shit, break shit, because you will catch a case over a phone. It sucks. It hurts. Yes, but guess what? It's the best thing is to walk away, man. The safest way things to walk away. You don't want to catch a case, because now that, or you don't be called crazy, etc. So that's why I hear, when they talk about like the narcissist always has like their what you call it, the smear campaign, right? So they will play the role of victim and cry to everybody that you're the bad person. And that's their job. Once again, narc, every narc that's watching this, watching my TikTok, I give you mad love and respect to y'all. You're good at what you do. You're the best Oscar nominated in the world, but I'm the person that calls you out. I discard you 1,000. I exploit you which way, ruin your reputation. I don't give a shit, especially on TikTok. I don't care. I'm gonna say number 4 will block me today, but see, number 4 that blocked me, she's a hurt empath because she's stuck in religion, which is cool, But you have to be open minded. She's like, I'm very open minded. I'm like, if you was open minded, miss, you're about what I'm saying. I'm not being with the Bible, but you're getting bothered what I'm saying. And it's cool. I go, you can read all the. I go, you can read all the parts of the Bible. The Bible was written by man. Man's rewrote the Bible many, many times. I go, it was to be Adam and Lilith, not Adam and Eve. Adam and the second. Adam and Eve started the narc war. You don't believe me? I go, shit, I'll find it in the Bible. I go, you won't find the Bible. that was removed many moons ago. You have to go on Google. Small little story about it. And that's the reason why we're stuck to this day, but it's okay because now that if you vibe with other emps that are woke, but see, here's the kicker: a lot of woke emps, they whatchamacallit, they stay quiet and traditional because they're scared to verbalize and talk about this because they're scared about narcs. They're scared of narcs and they tell me, yo, if I were to get taken out, I didn't die because I was bored. I didn't die because naturally was. It's because of narcs, Because what I'm saying is, yo, real shit. It's wrong, real shit. It makes you think like, oh, really? So us imps have narcissist traits? Yeah, we all do. Why do you think you get mad? Why do you think you get lashed out? Why do you think you break things, What up, Janet? How you doing again? But that's why I tell you just be cautious with us, But that's why I tell you, any questions about this? I'm about to jump like in 5-10 minutes. I have to jump off, guys. I gotta take a shower and get ready for the night. Oh, here's another thing. So remember, as empaths, lovers, healers, and overthinkers, right? So the reason why we overthink is because we haven't let go of our exes 1,000. We haven't let go of past pain, toxic love, trauma, and child trauma. That's the reason why when we go to sleep, our head's always overthinking. It takes a while to go to sleep. Because in our head, we're trying to fix the past. As traditional last stems, that's what we do. Our head is our best friend or worst enemy, right? And that's the reason why you can't fall asleep right away. And a lot of amps sit in the past and sit on it. And especially in toxic relationship, you always throw things and you bring up the past and you throw it in each other's face, and vice versa. Like Max and I did, etc. Me personally, I'm very minded, more healed than she was, and I'll just be like, yo, if you want to talk about the past, we can talk about the past. But I'm warning you, my answer won't change, and this mouthpiece will hurt you, and I ain't gonna care about the conversation. But let's talk about it. Let's do this. And yeah, we'll talk about it, and then she starts crying. I go, I haven't. I'm trying. Oh, Janet, hey, day by day, baby steps. Once again, to make it a lot easier, the healing process, you got to have a support team. So you can call, DM, text, and video chat. So you can verbalize about this. A lot of us stay by ourselves and think that no one's knows what we're going through. And we bottle it up until we pop off. That's a no-no. And that's why you have to have a support team. So I tell you, you want to figure this out? I got you. I say it easy once again because I'm over it. I don't have no past pain. I already forgive myself. I love myself 1,000 again. That's our flaw. That's the reason why I had scattered, because we don't love ourselves 1,000. If we did, we would not let people use us. See? That's why. And that's the reason why the support team, with my ex-wives, here's, Don't Defy Logic, her name, Let Go in 88 Days. 10 amps, I love to death. The first 2 weeks I was myself, dying bad, hella bad. Even my ex was there for it. She was just like, she wasn't trying to be a dick, but she was telling the truth. She saw, because I was, having anxiety attacks, emotional breakdowns. My body felt like 10,000 pounds, every nerve hurt. I'll be bald so I can't ball no more. She just walk up, when she see me like that, my shed just balling. Not because I'm like, I don't want to see my kids to see like that, you know what I mean? So she'd be like, you see now how it feels? She's like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but that's all that pain. I go, no. I go, hey, yo, don't worry about me. Do what you do. Go back to, your friend, because she was saying friend, because they weren't official then. They were just, fuck buddies type of shit, until I pushed her away. I had to push her away. I had to squash the situation, and it takes a lot. Trust me, it takes a lot to do that, because you're gonna die because you want to fix you want to, especially when kids are involved. But this scratch the kids with your exes, you want to bring the ex back and start, fresh again. But I promise you don't need them by your side, because if you do, you'll forgive each other for now, and then you're always gonna have in your head, and vice versa, about the past, whoever cheated, whoever did the dirt, etc. And you're always gonna bring it up and go to toxic shit again, and break up again because you're bored, and just do with what? The trauma bonding. They come, you go, We all do the same shit, man. Because we're, once again, misguided. If your parents didn't teach you about emps and narcs, our flaw. If our school didn't teach you about emps and narcs, our flaw. Now that you learn about it, cool, vibe with it. Be open-minded. So communication and comprehend it. Soak it in. I know it's a lot what I'm saying to at once. Yes, most definitely it is. But just soak it in slowly. If you have any questions, I tell you, DM me, we'll chat, whatever, your chat, call. I got you. This talk, I could do this all day, pathetically easy. If I got paid to talk, I'd be a zillionaire. I promise you that. And that's why, you know, me, I had to push away. Because I remember, I tell people, you gotta fall back. Once again, if you have a support team, it's hell a lot easier. Because my support team, yo, you can take it back if you choose to, right? If you choose to. The downfall is this: you're gonna fall in your face harder. What if she cheats again? What are you gonna do? If she don't cheat for a year, 2 years, 5 years, but 10 years later she does it again. It's gonna be happy. That's what you said. That's what they told me. Don't defy logic. They told me that. Logically speaking, why should do it again? She will keep doing that to you because it's you. You allowed her back in your life. She loves another relationship. She won't do that. She's gotta start fresh. She's gotta throw the front that she's a good person every which way. That she's not gonna cheat. She's like, everyone that does that. That's what you gotta do. So that's what they told me. Oh, you gotta push your way. I know it hurts. It sucks. Yes, but the first most painful step in the world, you gotta let it go. 100. I say 1,000 now, but you know then last year 100. And then every I'll be bawling shit, you know. And they were telling me, yo, in the beginning, you're gonna repeat yourself a lot. As you're healing, you start skipping sentences. You know, you speak about her, but you speak about yourself. Because I'm asking, how you feeling? How's your head doing? Oh, I'm doing better. Can you talk more? Yeah. Emotional? Nah. How about the nighttime? Because remember, when you break up, what's our kryptonite? The nighttime. Loneliness beats the shit out of us. Because they're out there with 1 or 1,000 people, it doesn't matter. And you're by yourself or with your kids or your family, etc. You know, by yourself. And we think, not know, we need him by our sides. We miss him because we love him, but it's not love. That's called toxic love. Why? Love doesn't hurt. Love is beautiful and pure. Healing. It's natural. That's why I have this actually, this, right here, this, my metaphor created before anybody knew. Love is good when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. How can love be bad? Love can't be bad. But the reason why I said this back before I went through my awakening and woke, the reason I say, you know, love is bad, because when you die, when they cheat on you and they get up and leave, you jump to a relationship, that's when love is bad. But it's not love, it's toxic love and pain. Hello, you beautiful humans, sending everyone positive vibes and positive love. Oh, how you doing, the King of Dancing? How you doing? How's it going? I'll follow you if you can, but I think I maxed out with people. But I'll show you love most definitely. I'm doing good. I'm about to get off in a minute because I just got from Seattle back an hour, like 2 hours ago now. But I have to wake up in 6 hours to go back and get ready. But doing good, feeling great. Thank you. How you doing? How's your health? How's life? How's family? I'm not doing too hot. I'm sorry. I'm asking if it's cool to ask you, you know, what's going on with you. You know, if it's okay to ask, if you want to talk about it. But I know sometimes people can't talk about it because it could be, you know, emotional, etc. But I'm over my person. I love to vibe, etc. So if it's cool with you, every year on Wednesday, June 16th. Oh snap! That was a little while ago. Hey Zerk, how you doing? How's it going? Oh man, my phone not even charging. Sorry guys. There we go. I was born in South Africa. I'll wait for your comments coming through. Probably TikTok's lagging. I was transferred to foster care. Oh, yeah, that's tough, most definitely. And that's why I have to do a lot. Our past pain, toxic love, trauma, and what? Child trauma. And that's the reason why our head is scattered. Everybody has their own stories, but we can all vibe with the situation as far as amps was definitely. And I was only 2 weeks ago. And I was only. Oh, you said so 2 weeks ago you were transferred to foster care? I'm asking if I'm reading that correctly. It might. I'm guessing that's what you meant. Or man, saying you was only 2 weeks old. Sorry, I just the message is broken on my side. It'd been nice in due time. My birth parents didn't want me. I'm sorry, brother, on that note. That's it's tough, definitely, and Let's talk about it. I never got a chance to get adopted. I'm sorry. That's tough. No, it's so this like to say this world is cruel, most definitely, and there's reasoning for everything. But when it comes to your situation, I left foster care when I was 16. Oh, okay. Mom asking, how old are you now? Mom asking. I worked at McDonald's until I was 21. That's high five for you for taking care of your own, and taking care of yourself. And that note, we gotta do that part best. That most definitely. But at the same time, we're dealing with the heads. So that's the thing in this world. We gotta deal with life, live life, because you gotta make a dollar. You gotta stay, maintain. At the same time, you gotta deal with your head, and that's where it gets tricky. I'm 24 now. All right, heck yeah. As today we speak, wise, like, how you doing overall? I'm asking. And thanks for opening up, talking about it, etc. Because that's obviously takes a lot to talk about it. And so I tell people I had to save a lot of money for college. And I high five that you're doing that, man. You, the positive, you're taking care of yourself. I know we deal with emotion. That's the reason why our heads are scattered. That's the reason why we got to do a lot. And that's why we have, anxiety, mental illness, PTSD, depression, all that great jazz. Because why? Past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma. That's why. But if you have a squad of emps to talk to, people to vibe with, then it becomes a lot easier because you can talk about it, verbalize it. So I tell people, DM if you want. DM, we can call, text, we better chat, we talk about it most definitely. My own birth parents didn't want me. And I'm sorry on that note. And I'm asking, did you get a hold of them? Or can you get a hold of them? And potentially talk to them if you can't talk to them. Because so when it comes to parents, that's potentially just a reason behind it. But in the real world, in the open-minded world, it shouldn't be like that. I'm angry at myself. I'm asking why you're angry at yourself, but it wasn't your fault. You know, nobody in this world gets to choose their parents as kids. We're just children born in this world, and then we're kids growing up, right? That's why when it comes to like your situation or like my situation when you have baby mothers like me, I got 7 kids by blood, my stepson 8. I got 8 kids. So I have to do with my first baby mom nurses. You can't do co-parent to them; they're garbage. Can't be fixed. My ex now, I heard empath. I heard emp. We're doing co-parenting best as, and I told you, we gotta do good for the kids. Every kid in a toxic relationship is a true victim. Screw the parents, 1,000. Our kiddos are the true victims. That's what we gotta do co-parenting best as for them, and be in the same page as best as, and stop. But a lot of any parent that's bitter, hatred towards the ex-wives, they use the kids as leverage. They use the kids as messengers. Very bitter ass people in life. I'm angry at myself because I was taken away. And how when you say you was taken away because what you did by as a mistake wise, or what you did in life wise, or because you say your parents didn't want you. So I'm trying to, if you can please elaborate. I know it's hard to type on here. I know it's a lot. I'm sorry. I know. It'd be nice if you do like voice talking out here. Maybe in due time they'll do it. And for now, you'll be angry. Yes, most definitely. But in time, when you learn how to heal, let go, it'll be a lot easier. You can talk about it, and you will understand why you went through in life. I promise you that. I know it make it sound easy. I bet I'm over the situation as far as life, etc. I've already figured it out. So that's why I say it with ease wise. But when you're a children's hair lost stamp, you're just talking about it, and then your head's still stuck on it. I didn't get it dumped at all. It's okay. Remember the positive, you're doing good, right? You're doing it. Make it these quality, etc. You're doing it without your parents. You're doing it without being adopted. So, give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a high five on that, no, man. I give you mad love respect for that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people fold and they give up in life. And what do? Fall to what? Drugs, alcohol, potentially what? The worst case scenario, suicide. They give up on life. People say that they understand me, but they do. But they do. But do they do? But do they really? On that part, it's all individual. Like me, I'm open-minded. I know, as imps, we can elaborate, we can vibe with the situation because we're open-minded for the most part, and that's the reason why we get along for the most part. I don't know you from Adams, we chopping it up, right? And as far as I can't speak on behalf as far as like the whole adoption and then parents leaving. I can't. Both my parents are there. But here's the kicker. My parents are together to this day, kind of happy. No, they're doing it because tradition. They're doing it because you know, us kids, etc. But that's why there's a lot I can say a lot about this most definitely. But I can vibe with you most definitely. It's once again, look at your age now, right? So you've done, you gotta tear apart your situation and do part best as what you done positive. You've been through a lot most definitely, yes, and it's stuff hurts, hell yeah, it hurts. But you just don't give up on the situation. Don't give up on yourself. You're doing good. Remember, day by day and baby steps. Don't forget that. Day by day and baby steps. The past is the past. You can't fix it. Now God can fix it, right? So, and then the future, okay, tomorrow hasn't happened. You potentially might not wake up tomorrow. So tell people, yo, as long as you wake up above ground, that's all that matters. Do your day, do positive best as, and that's it. And then keep working on yourself. Your head. Remember, your head is your best friend or your worst enemy. Nobody in the world knows you better than you. 1,000. Don't forget that. Every year I never celebrate Mother's Day or Father's Day. It's cool, no. Me, like, yo, no, when it comes to holidays, yo, real shit will talk. I do it because tradition. Real shit will talk. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's, Christmas, all that. I do it for my kids. I do it because tradition. Do I care for them? No, I don't. Like, I'll give my pops and mom stuff, but I just do it because traditionally wise. Do I care for the holidays? It's just a day to me. Real shit will talk. I'm sorry that I'm ruining your. Oh no, don't be sorry. You're not ruining my life. Yo, I vibe with anybody. We can talk about. Yo, I'm very open-minded. I'm not a virgin. Ask me anything. Vibe with anything. It doesn't matter. I talk about life, relationships, emps, narcs. This. Yo, it's all about vibing, right? Helping each other out, and that's it. That's what emps. What are we? Lovers, healers, and overthinkers, right? So we're out here to uplift and support each other. That's what emps do. We're here to save the world and vibe with people and pick them up. Narcissists are enemies. That's the ones you worry about and you push them away 1,000 because their job is to destroy us. And that's the reason why if you're in a toxic relationship and you're going through it, like situation, if you're in a situation, in a toxic relationship as we speak now, and it's toxic, it's gonna make your head even worse because you gotta deal with your head, your past, child trauma, and then you gotta deal with a toxic partner by your side. Yo, that's way worse. I'm very close on letting go of the handlebars. Don't, man. We all say that. We all do that, man. Like, real shit will talk. I'm gonna tell you now. Emps, when we go through breakups, child trauma, etc., past pain, people, destroyed us, right? And we're trying to figure out, 'cause remember, once again, all empaths, traditional last emps, even, well, I'll leave it at that. Traditional last emps, because I was that, I'm a 2020 emp woke, that's why I say everything very open-minded, easily. Lovers, healers, and overthinkers. What do we worry about? We worry about love, time, death. Our favorite question in the world? Why? That's where our head job is going. That's when we go to sleep. We take a hell of a long time to sleep wise. Because it's still trying to fix the world, fix your past, and we're going to worry about the future. When none of that shit's happened. The past is over, it's been written, can't be fixed. I can't even fix it. Tomorrow doesn't happen. You just worry about the present. The present's the only thing you control to a certain extent. Right? That's how you worry about the present. You might not wake up tomorrow, right? So with that said, that's why we struggle with the situation. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'll be here. I'll be here a little bit longer, most definitely. Then I gotta jump off because I'll probably be here to 12:30 my time, Pacific time, and then I'll jump out because I gotta take a shower, go to sleep, do my little Jenny Craig workout, push-ups and stuff, and then I'll get ready for the morning. But I don't know if anyone's here or not. If you can comment because TikTok servers suck and nobody's here. If nobody's here, it's totally cool with me. I ain't tripping. I just jump on live to buy people, etc. Show people love and, try to help them out in life so they can figure out how to get through it, Because I promise once you give it the cherry top, life is pathetically easy. We just were raised incorrectly and taught incorrectly. We just didn't know because everyone's stuck in the generation cycle. Narcissist 1,000 circles can never be fixed. End of story. Squares, impasse, we'll eventually get it. That's why, when you figure life out, it's a lot easier. I promise that. Like me, I'm woke. I went through my awakening. I'm dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead, alive, but dead. Awakening phase, the worst pain in the world. Where when you go through the beginning of the awakening phase, it's a test if you're gonna make it or not. If you're not gonna fold, a lot of people potentially will fall to drugs, alcohol, potential worst scenario. One in the dome, suicide, because you can't handle your emotions. We all say the same shit. We're tired of this world. You know why I try to be good, do good, and keep doing me dirty. I'm tired of doing my emotions. God, just take me out. I'm be done with this. I'm done. I'm tired. Can't do no more. And that's where my belief is this. Narcissists don't do suicide. They'll verbalize, say they'll do it. Thousand. They're just remember all narcs best Oscar nominated actors in the world. End of story. They won't do nothing in life as far as suicide. Nah, drama queens. Us emps, to her last emps, we'll verbalize it that we're gonna do it. We won't do it. It's too hard for us to do it. The quiet ones, the ones that are broken bad, the lost ones, those are the ones you worry about. Those are the ones you gotta check in. Those are the ones that will do it. And that's where you gotta watch your peoples, man. Anyone that verbalizes, they cut themselves, all that, they won't do it. They'll keep cutting themselves, yes, but they won't ever take themselves out. Because the guilt trip, that's why we're empaths. We worry about what? If I do it, take myself out, then what? First and foremost, it's very selfish. Second of all, what? You leave everybody with unanswered questions. Everybody. Everyone you spoke to before you kicked the bucket, you leave them unanswered questions. Very selfish. Very wrong. But some of us can't, can't hold it no more. Like me, I love my brother, rest in peace him the way he did it. He couldn't do it. He tried many, many times. He couldn't do it. Now that I'm a 2020 amp and woke and shit, actually, I was thinking about him today. And he passed away in 2013, I believe. Matter of fact, I can tell you right now, he's like right here. Yeah, he died March 6, 2013. So, yeah, it's been a minute. But now that I'm an M, 2020, woke, etc., like great, just now I know what he did. Well, I knew then, but I was trying to figure out why he did it. So he got basically taken out the cops. The cops did it very incorrectly, but they did my brother his favor to take him out. He wanted his way out. The only shitty part about the situation, he didn't die instantly. He died a slow death, with a slow, painful death, which is shit. So sucks, but now I figured it out wise, and that's why I tell people, man, you gotta have that. That's why me and him was we only we would talk from 2000 till the day he died. We traveled in Seattle for 12 years, and then I saw him a couple of times. We talked, we vibed right, and but handfuls of times, I shit you not, I can count in my hands. But every time we spoke, I would just tell him, yo, what's up with you, man? Why you keep messing up? And remember, people always have excuses in life. SOS, stuck and stupid. 1.3. It's easy to lie, have excuses in life, than tell the honest truth, right? And he was like, yo, I was doing drugs and bullshit because you left. I was like, first and foremost, I was in Seattle, that's my life. When I left, you were like, shit, I don't know, 15, 16 years old, right? Or 14, whatever it is. You're your own man. You could have reached out to me, call me, etc. But, you can blame me if you choose to, but I'll take the blame if it makes you feel happy, but I know it's because it's your choice. Don't put a gun to your head to do your pills and for all this bullshit. I don't care to learn any of that drug talk. So, and he would just laugh, every time we chop it up, he just like, he'll laugh, you know what, I love you. I love you too, bro. Yeah, he's like, you know why? I was like, what's up? Because you're the only one that just tells me straightforward. You don't tell me, you like, the rest of the family and friends, you'll be okay. You just need to go to get rehab and all that bullshit. I was like, nah, rehab could help you potentially, but no one puts the gun to nobody's head to drugs and alcohol. It's our choice. It's an accessory, not a necessity. See? I go, bro, I've been in your shoes. My baby mom drama, etc., kids, all that. I've thought about that, etc. It's a thought. I know the answer, obviously it's wrong. And he would just laugh, and I was like, yo, you see? I know all this, man. I'm older than you. And I'm vibing with you, right? So that's why, rest in peace my brother, and that's why I love him to death, because even the handful of times that we talked, we always had deep ass real conversations, and I just tell him how it is, we all go through shit in life, but don't give up. Get off the pills, stop doing your bullshit. And I'm just on real. I just talk about this, real shit. You talk about, your kiddos, the family, all this stuff, and you crying and dying about them, right? Bitching about them, etc. I go, that shit, whatever the fuck that full bullshit you do, that's your life. That's your kids. That's your ex. That's the family. You can't let that shit go, then don't worry about us. Simple as that. So that shit right there, that's your life. Because you let it control you, simple as that. I know Jesus said them to get away from this shit, but before you start fucking with that, right, you was doing good, right? But you folded. Because life gets hard, but you gotta have a squad, you got people to talk to. That's how you gotta call me. Why I gotta hear from everybody else that you're doing your bullshit? I've been around it all my life. Do I care for that shit? No. Because I've seen my friends all gone, etc. Do I care? No. And that's why I don't use the word friends, I use associates now, because true friends, I was there for you, won't give up, etc. So yeah, but anyways, that's why I'll do more TikToks about that, etc. Because, You know, people that are doing drugs and alcohol, they're stuck on that shit. They gotta hear it. They ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but yo, I'm just being honest. The type of it is. No, nobody needs that in life. You know, drugs and alcohol is a choice. First and foremost, it's a choice. Don't put a gun in your head to do shit. It's an accessory, not a necessity. That's what people gotta realize in life. Anything you mess with, right, is it a necessity or an accessory? You know, all that's, yo, whips, etc., clothes, etc., all that. You want to break yourself? Yeah, break yourself for accessories. If that makes you feel good. But like I was taught, you know, you can buy the clothes, etc., bling bling, but you know, how does saying to say? It's you, the clothes don't make you, you make the clothes. You know, it's the truth. You can rock whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make you. Doesn't make you a better person. Yeah, well, like, how many people in this world have money, lavish, etc., have all the life, and they're still broken, hella broken, getting cheated on, etc., and still miserable in life. But they're well off. Yeah, they're cool. They got money. They got pockets. They live in the life, right? We all these damn movie stars, etc., drama queens everywhere. Boo hoo, poor me, my life. Yo, financially, you well the fuck off. Mentally, you're fucking broken as fuck for a very long time, and you still haven't figured out why. Why you broken? As I said, yo, I don't care what you got. Your status, I don't care if you got money, cars, all the men and women in the world. I don't give a shit your corporate owner business. Oh, that's cool. You got zillions. You got, financially, you got pockets. But how's your head? Our head is our best friend, our worst enemy. And if you're broken, if you try to brag to me about what you got, your status, to be cool. You got status. You got more than me. But I'm richer than you in life. I'm not broken up here. I got this. You're broken. You can body hop all you want. Don't buy it. You can't buy love. You can try. You can buy happiness. That's you buying it, but it's not in happiness. It's not in love. That's band-aids. That's all the band-aids for all the wounds you have in your life, in your head, etc. In your head, our mansion, as I say, NF. Matter of fact, that's playing right now, NF. Which I'm gonna call it. I took an analogy of that, a mansion, right? And all your doors in your head are wide open. All your past pain, toxic love, trauma, and child trauma, wide open. Every single day. I tell you, yo, I'm at your head. I don't know what your first pain that you went through. Your parents beating you up, bullies, teachers telling you you ain't making life, you know, getting arrested, whatever you did in life, man. All of those are pain that you put band-aids over, etc. Those are pain that wide open in your head. Why do you think your head's scattered? You got to deal with your past, which a lot of us run from our past. And then you have to do with your present, right? So that's why I say, you know, real shit, real talk. True broken people, aka empaths, hurt to their last empaths. You know, you can be with each other, but in a toxic relationship, you can't fix each other. Together, you can't fix each other. You can try to, but you're defied logic. Logically speaking, wise, your eyes gonna fold, be toxic, and one of you's gonna give up, or you're both gonna give up, and now you're gonna hurt yourself even more. So when you do that, and you fall off, that's when you fall back and work on yourself. That's why they say the healing process is painful, right? And it sucks, yes, but you have to do it. If you don't, yo, go body hopping. Go body hopping. Most definitely. Keep doing that. And Tom, all you doing is this. All your past pain, toxic traits, you just bring that shit to the new relationship. And in the beginning, it'd be good, right? You're feeling good because if you're dating another imp, you're in a relationship with another empath, etc. If you're both not healed, yo, one could be more healed than the other one. You'll be bumping heads, right? And then once again back to square one potentially in a fold because they're tired of helping you. They're tired of healing you because they're more healed than you are. And that's why broken people can't fix broken people. Hurt people. Boom. This squares and circles, squares, empath, circle, narcissist, a true recipe to toxic relationship. Since day one, Adam and Eve time. Hey, what's up, Missy? ¿Qué dice? ¿Cómo estás? How you doing? How's your night? Thanks for jumping on the live. I'm about to actually hop on in a little while. Hop off in a little while because I'm supposed to be sleeping like a little while ago. But you know what I mean? I'll be talking, I'll be vibing. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a downer. Am I right? It was cool to say, you know, how you doing emotionally. You know, I know. Remember, day by day and baby steps. All the stuff I say, I say it easy because I'm over it. So that's why I said I'm not trying to be rude to you. Okay. Oh no, you good? No, I'll be here for a while. I'll be here for a while, most definitely. But so I tell people I'm not trying to be a downer. You know, I'm just trying to. I tell people when I say this, you know, especially when it's my main people I talk to is emps. So today, share lost emps. We have narcissist traits. What are we? Lovers, healers, and overthinkers. What do we worry about? Love, time, death. Our favorite question in the world, the cherry on top. Why? Boom, there's an empath. That's there you are, guys. I'm a 2020 emp, woke, and that's why I say things so easily. That's why I can say talk about relationships and all this so easily because I'm over it. But I've been in your shoes. That's why I probably get it on me somewhere. But my motto to all the other amps I vibe with, I tell them, yo, just you know where I'm coming from. You know, your pain is my pain. I died like you died. I know exactly how this shit feels. Very unfair. Very unfair. But there's reason behind it, and that's why I tell people it takes time to figure it out. In the beginning, we're bitter. In the beginning, we have hatred. I just like the word hate. Hate is a strong. Hate for narcissists 1,000. But us Samps will use the word hate when we're going through it because we have narc traits in us, right? Because to me, once again, the word hate is destroy, diminish, be gone. You know, that's a narcissist. They hate amps. You know, you expose them, they hate you for that. That's it. Be cautious with them, and they will take you out. They'll probably go to jail, no problem at all. But the idea is not to get caught, right? Because they want to be able to destroy you, get rid of the evidence, and use another imp to make them feel good. All narcs are robotic 1,000. They're all robotic, best Oscar nominated in the world, attention whores, and they worry about the reputation. They brag about all the I don't give a shit how much money you got, whatever your status is. You're garbage anyways. You have a dark soul, can't really be fixed. End the story. That's why on here, why is all the alphas? I put them in the same category. Alphas, machistas, and narcissists, all the same. You're all garbage. Simple as that. That's why I actually got to do a response to an alpha female, a stitch wise, and call her out. And then because all these alphas are straight. Once again, if you're true alpha 1,000, that's your head. You're a narcissist, and that's it. You know, you're so funny. But anyways, what you gonna call it? But anyways, sorry. But with that said, emps, traditional lost emps. We have narcissist traits also in the beginning, not knowing. That's why I emphasize on that a lot. Because narcissists, once again, easy. You get learn about narcissists one day. They're easier. They're so robotic. It's pathetic. And that's the type of people you gotta know for a fact your partner, your ex, is 1,000, not 600, 400. I think I should be good in them. No. You gotta know 1,000 the narcissist. If you're saying think is I'm gonna tell you a little advice in life. Think is not knowing. Simple as that. Think is not knowing. So like my ex, I believe she was a narcissist because she had a lot of narcissist traits. But so I had narcissist traits also. I was a verbal abuser. No, that's an empath, yes, but that's that narcissist trait in us. That's why I figured. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying because I figured us out. In the Spanish culture, yo, Trimes, you're here. Trimes, in our culture, shit. We're not taught about empathy and narcissists at all. Like that type of, all these bad people don't believe me. Talk to your mom, whoever raised you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, uncle. I don't give a shit who raised you. Your mom, dad. Do you know what empath narcissist is? Huh? ¿Qué es eso? There you go. End of story. That's how you struggle. And they're stuck in, like to be as individual now as you speak. You're vibing with me the situation. You learn about emps and narcs on TikTok, #1 platform for this situation. You're vibing, right? You understand that? So fall back and think about it, right? Because now you got to figure out what you are with all the good stuff. Okay, I'm an empath, right? Cool, awesome. So now that you're trying to figure out the situation is the narc war, now think about your parents, grandparents, the generation cycle before us, before them. They've been broke. They've been in broken relations, especially in our culture, but a lot of cultures. They did it because they're kids. They stayed there because it's tradition. They stay because the families, they worry about what family to say about them. The wives stay there because the father's always cheating, etc. And they still stay there because it's a man, dude. Pray to God. All that bullshit, traditional ways. See? By me saying that in our Spanish culture, people get hella offended. And do I give a shit? No, because I'm the person that stabbed the whole world in the Spanish culture. Real shit, real talk. In the Spanish culture, Hispanic, Latino, and Spanish originators, etc. 60 to high about 70% of us are machista, alpha, machista, narcissist. 1,000. That's why and the whole ethnic are typically females of the empaths, aka mandilonas. Females can be also, and the males are the machista, narcissists. Boom, there you go. That's so hard. Especially in the Spanish culture. That's why me personally, I'm off the shit out of our culture. And when I say it, all the Spanish females, like a lot of females get offended when I say this, but before my girls, you speak now, like I said, I want everybody with a Spanish girl, a Spanish woman, yes. If you're open-minded, 1,000. If you're fully healed, 1,000. I want ever be in a broken relationship. Ever. Nope. No respect to, I tell people, no respect to, you're broken, I got you, I'll help and guide you. Hold your hand every which way, but I won't be with you. I'm not trying to be with you, but I did that shit all my life. We all do that. Think about it. Real shit talk. Think about all your relationships you've been to this day. Was it a good relationship or was it a broken relationship? Was you 1,000? In the very beginning, when we were virgins, the V card, we're pure, right? Whatever tradition you believe in, the way you was raised. Like me, I was a virgin. My V card time was like 21 years old. I was saying myself the right one, but I lost it to a fucking no respect, Latina, etc. You know, Hispanic, Latino, we bump heads. We speak Spanish, yes, but different cultures, the different ways we're raised. But yes, we speak Spanish. But there's still tension because of the traditional bullshit ways, which I don't care about tradition at all. I haven't ever cared about tradition. That's why I got grief because from my family, she's Latina, because they thought she was Mexican. Like, nah, she's Latina. She's from Caracas, Venezuela. And then my parents and everyone's like, we speak Spanish, but we don't get along, man. Then I mop your ass up, and yeah, I did get mopped up. But it's not, fuck the cultural bullshit. No, it's because we're brainwashed. In our analogy, machistas, narcissists, mandilones, empas. Wow, there you go. But even then, you tell them that. That's why I tell people, you don't believe me? Any of your Spanish peoples, right? If you're not Spanish at all, just mention house party, get together, birth party, etc. Right? Say out loud, especially when the parents are there, when their parents, grandparents, everyone's there, aunties, etc. Yo, John, hey, what's Maria, what's machista, what's a mandilon? I promise you, everyone has in turn. Everyone's has in turn. Like, you're not supposed to bring that machista mandilon talk in front of the whole family, in front of everybody. That's a no-no. You're breaking rules. You know. Max texts me when he wants to, so I've been petty and I text him today and no response. Oh, Janet, if you can, stay strong and don't keep healing, you know what I mean? Because when you're in the healing process, you can text back, but that's mind games. Remember, so the way it works is this. It's called trauma bonding, right? So right now you're going to be separated, but if, logically speaking wise, you potentially will accept them back in your life. If you do that, and that's called a safe house. So he'll come back. Narcissists do that 1,000. That's her job. End of story. To dish her last emps, we do the exact same shit. We will trauma bond you. So with that said, they're testing you. You bring it back in your life, right? In the beginning is good. Sorry, kids make love to you. See all that bullshit. Traditional ways. The fake rumors your love story. And let's say y'all bump heads, which logically speaking wise, you're going to bump heads, you're going to break up again. He's going to leave. And if you allow him again another time, you're trauma bonded. Real shit, real talk. You're trauma bonded. It's in the story. Oh no. But he texted me saying that he wants me to call him and we can go. Don't call him. Well, if you choose to, you can choose, but real shit will talk. Just, if you have nothing to really say to him, just keep it through. What's wrong with the text? In reality, on your phones, you can do a voice message. There you go. So, don't worry about that. But, I know it's easier said than done. But once again, I'm going to say it 1,000 times. It's easier when you have a support team. Because, you're vibing. All the other time in my life, you say, you don't know me from Adams. I'm just a dude from Yakima, Washington. Vibing what you're talking about, life, relationships, and narc work, shadow religion, all this in the Spanish culture. I'm up to shadow culture 1,000 because I'm the one that break all the rules and tradition. And do I give a shit? No. I don't care. Like, call me crazy, call me stupid. I don't die with petty words. I can kill you with petty words. I promise you that easily, if I choose to. But I won't. You live with your stuff. I tell you, a lot of us can't handle words as traditional last stamps. Narcs 1,000, they hate words. You stand by the truth, what they do? They run, they pop up, etc. Because they can't handle the truth. That's why I have this. SOS, stuck and stupid. 1 plus 1 is 3. Wrong answers. Easier to have excuses in life and lie in life than to tell the truth. I don't even want him. I just want to be free and easy at mine and forgive him. And everyone who done me wrong. Oh yeah, most definitely. Hey, high five, pound it, blow it up. That's that. Hey, that's the idea. That's what I type of, day by day, baby steps. I know it's easier said than done. I say shit so easily because I've been over it. That's how a lot of people get offended when I say things. I'm like, I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm trying to get your attention. That's all I'm trying to do. So, and then I'm gonna do TikTok, because now we can do 3-minute TikToks, right? So here was my Lego process. First and foremost, 1,000, you gotta have a support team. You can try to do it by yourself and say, no one knows what I'm going through. Nobody's gonna vibe with me, so I'll just heal on my own. Do that. We all do the same shit. I did that for 5.5 years. First baby mom, narcissist 1,000, basura, garbage in English. 5.5 years and losing my brother to finally let it go 1,000. Because I thought, did not know that nobody can vibe me. They don't understand me. They don't know what I'm going through. All emps, we vibe. I'm telling my story, you're telling your story. Why do we feel with each other? Why do we vibe? Why do I pick you up? Why not hold you, give you a hug, show love to you? because we're emps. That's what we do. We're lovers and healers, you know. So all our stories are very similar. So with that said, you know, it took me 5.5 years and losing my brother to finally go my first baby mom's 1,000, right? And here's the kicker. So my situation, right? So before I lost my brother, so I've had first baby mom 12 years, 3 girls, toxic relationship, narcissist 1,000. I can tell you, which I'll talk many stories about that shit. And that's it. Hispanics are crazy girls. Nah, Latinas are way worse, man. Y'all, you guys are like, yo, I've been chased by my first baby mom, chased by knives, hot water, let's sit behind the door, worry about getting poisoned, all that bullshit. Brujeria and bullshit. It's hella funny, you know. How my beautiful Amber. Oh, she's doing good. She's actually at work right now. I'm surprised I sent her an invite, but potentially might be busy. But yeah, she's at work. She'll probably get up. She gets up at 6 in the morning my time, which would be you're on the east side, so that'd be like 5 hours from now. On your side of town. Oh, I take that back. 3, that'd be 4. So like 2 hours from now for your side. Anyways, and then 3 hours for Missy. But now she's doing good. We're doing good. And that's why I'm very blessed in life. So I'll say this many times, like me as an individual, my religion in life, the dollar is cool. It's cool. I want to make it big, get famous, and make a dollar. Understandable, cool to have an easier, steadier life. But my richness in life, 50 kiddos, co-parent the best ass, my girl Amber, and then emps, you guys. That's my richness in life. I love life. I'm blessed. So I'm here to do the world, light work to help and guide you. You know. So that's why you know. Before I lost my brother, I was with my girl. I'll say her nickname Ash, but I was with her, cool white girl, hella cool, no problems with her, square as can be. You know, we were doing good, etc. And then I lost my brother, so I lost grandma, grandparents, etc. Shed my tears. That hurts. Cousins hurts most definitely. But when you lose like a sibling, parent, young kid, nobody can pray for that pain. So when I lost my brother, my feelings went to shit. I just went like numb, dead. You know, I didn't know how to take it. So it's gonna sound bad, but I let Ash go. I was like, yo, I told her no respect to you at all, but I can't do this. Like, wait, what do you mean? I can't do this. Like, I can't be in a relationship. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, what do you mean? I'm your girl. I'm supposed to be here for you to pick you up. Like, I understand that, and it's not you. It's me. Like, I have no feelings. I just lost my brother. I'm like, I shed my tears when I saw him face to face. When we at the hospital. After that, I just like stay quiet, stay numb. You know, I went to school, I went to college, like nothing. I'm still chopping with people and vibing. And even my teacher's like, "Yo, you're taking it pretty good." I'm like, "I know he's dead, but it just hasn't kicked in, you know." So I met my ex because my ex knew my brother. So that's why narcissists pick you up when you're down. To this year, list empaths do the same shit. They pick you up, you're down because why? We're lovers and healers. So that's why I told my ex, like, that's why we failed. Serious toxic bullshit, because we're both broken. I lost my brother. You were trying to get straight in life. We're both broken. We're not fully healed. There you go. That's why. But I was more broken then, yes, but I was more healed you mentally wise, because I don't let petty words bother me at all. You do. That's why I killed her. That's why. Now I understand her analogy. She would tell me like, because I was beat up with words, right? So with that said, because I was verbal abuser. Because I tell you, you bother me, I'll give you 3 chances of that. I just pop off. I don't care if I hurt your feelings. Real shit with I don't care. I have no remorse. Because I warned you, like, yo, I don't want to talk about this. If we do, it hurt your feelings, you know? So with that said, and that's why, she was a physical abuser. That's what she would tell me. Which at the time being, it didn't make no sense to me. It was actually an oxymoron. But she would tell me, like, yo, I'd rather have you beat me physically, give me a black eye, break my, arm or rib, etc. But I can recover from a black eye. I can recover from a broken rib. Your words, take it to heart. I can't recover from that. It's in my head. It's stuck. It replays. Why do you think we all have the same conversation? I go, no, we have the same conversation because you do. I don't give a shit about the past. I'm sorry. Sorries can't fix shit. The idea is not to avoid a situation, to not let it happen again. Don't make it a habit. See? And that's why when she did her stuff last year, she got up left May 3rd, and it's been a year now, etc. Oh, what's up? Hey, what's up, Julia? How you doing, miss? How's it going? What's up with the 509? Yo, it's nice to see you on here. But what you gonna call it? What she did, I died hard, etc. Right? And with that said, I went through it hard. So the first 3 weeks, once again, this is my procedure of my Lego process to go through my awakening to become woke, which I'll do a TikTok about it. But basically, I got very blessed to get my first 2 weeks about myself. I was doing my Facebook lives talking about it because I was going through it. My ex was mad because she's like, oh, I don't know why you're doing lives. I was like, yo, don't worry about it. Narcissists will manipulate you that it's all your fault 1,000, right? With that said, once again, no one talks about the shit I'm saying. Traditional her last stamps with narcissist traits, we have them do the exact same shit, which is called what? Gaslighting. She told me this is all your fault. I cheated because of you. Narcissists say that 1,000, but no, emps, we don't say that bullshit. Traditional her last step with narcissist traits are the same shit. It's called gaslighting. So like she told me, I cheated because of you, and I was like, so I put a gun in your head to go cheat with homeboy. I did. Cool. I'll take that. I would take the blame. No problem, because I don't give a shit about petty words, you know. And that's why I said before TikTok. You don't believe me? On my link, I got my YouTube channel right here. I was talking about this emps and narcs, etc. So in the Spanish world, I'm considered crazy, and everyone would tell me to this day. They tell me, "Damn, your ex destroyed you." You're talking about emps and narcs? What the hell is that? I be yes. In the Spanish world, we don't talk about this shit. But let me break it down for you. Machistas, circle, narcissist. Square, impasse, mandilones. Boom, there you go. Spanish culture, stabbing the heart all day, every day. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? And with that said, that's why I kept doing my Facebook. Right, so for 2 weeks I was doing my Facebook lives, but I was struggling. Because I'm doing. She got up and left. No, and once again, when I say this, with her and her doing to speak today, no hatred. I don't dislike. So this is why I don't dislike him. I don't have no hate towards them. I have no grudge against them. I just don't like the way they did it. See, boom, I move on. Forgive, not forget. Yes, I say it easily because I'm over it. So with that said, when she did it, that's why first and foremost, all mothers, I give you mad love and respect to you, because being a mom is very hard. 1,000. The more kids you have, the more pressure it is. I can speak on that because when she did her stuff on May 3rd last year, she got up and left. I was a mom and dad 1-on-1 with 8 kids. I'm not a mom or dad. If I wanted to, because she just broke up and cheated, etc., did her bullshit, right? Premeditated, etc. I could have folded my kids and gave my kids to my parents and her parents, which a typical guy would do, a boy, not a man. A boy would give up and then get rid of the kids. I can't do this. I'm dying. She cheated on me. I'm going through my emotions. But as mothers, right, as fathers, mothers are way stronger than fathers for the most part. And that's where the mothers always are for the kids, for the most part, right? That they're not to fold. Because we don't want to, our kids have no say-so in parents' lives at all. They're just kids trying to have life and see both the parents together, right? That's the idea. So that's why I just, I gotta man up with the situation and die. I like that, I cry like a bitch, die like a bitch for a very long time. That's why I have, all my ink, etc. So that's why the way I did my Lego process, I got very, very blessed in my situation. The first 2 weeks by myself, 8 kids. People reach out to me, said many females locally wise on IG and Facebook. Before TikTok, I barely dropped on TikTok September 1st last year. Because of this, on my ink, square and circle, Narc Talk, I can speak about this, and people vibe about it way more on TikTok. Facebook, Twitter, IG, that shit just social media. People cry on Facebook about the relationships, and when you drop knowledge on them, you sound like crazy. And I tell them, that's why you're suffering. I tell them, you don't believe me? Jump on TikTok, you ain't got to register. Jump on there, type in, boom, narcissist. Watch the world die. You think you're the only person getting cheated on, destroyed right now as you speak? Nah. Jump on TikTok, though. People are dying freely, crying on TikToks, and they're trying to understand why they're going with it, why they got cheated, why they got destroyed again, why they fell on their face again. The generational cycle, And that's why when I was going through it, my first week by myself, dying hard, doing my Facebook, everyone in the Valley in the 519 was pissed, hella pissed, especially in the Spanish culture, because I'm a male first and foremost. I'm not supposed to talk about it. I'm supposed to be traditional, stay quiet, move the fuck on, that's it. Get another girlfriend, party, all that bullshit. No. I pushed hella people away. Family and friends, they were pissed off. Because why? Everyone, why'd you get another girlfriend? Who's partying, kicking bullshit. I tell them, get another girlfriend, partying, kicking drugs, and all that bullshit isn't gonna fix this pain. It's gonna fix me. I go, nah, y'all ignorant. They're like, what? Did I stutter? You're ignorant. No. And tell me, everybody go kick rocks. And so when you're healing, your circle will be a lot smaller, 1,000. Expect that. As humans, we believe, as empaths, we believe that we gotta have people around us to make us feel good. No. Positive people, yes, 1,000. But first and foremost in the world, we come first before anybody. You gotta love yourself 1,000. Mind, body, heart, and soul, self-love 1,000. Before you can love anybody else in this world. Before you can love your parents, your kid, etc. You can have love for your parents. You have love for your kids. Not 1,000. Because why? We are our own flaw. Our heads. If your head ain't straight, how are you supposed to live in this world? We adapt to the situation. we get by the situation, but we're still trying to figure out ourselves. So you have to do that with kids. Go to school, go to work, and have your, if you have a partner, more like you have a partner, or your ex, etc., and your parents, and then you have to deal with energy vampire narcissist every which way. So you have all this shit pressure on yourself plus your head. So what do? We put the mask of smiles on. What's up? Chop it up, bullshit. Our breaks, go home, take the mask of smiles off, die like a bitch. Because we're dealing with our heads, we're dealing with emotions, because we haven't figured it out. I try to do good, I was done dirty. Why every time I come up with money? I'm doing cool, steady. Some bullshit bill, something come out and take all my shit. Back to square one, now I'm back in the hole. Why? Our fucking crazy question in the world is why. But there's reasoning. And that's why, after 2 weeks, for locally out here in the Valley, 509, reached out to me, females that knew me, etc. And two of them knew me, two of them were actually my customers. And one was a person I do work for, etc., computer work, etc. And then 3 females from IG and Facebook. Don't know me from Adams. They're just IG and Facebook friends, right? Don't know them from Adams, but they're emps. They reached out to me like, "Yo, I'm gonna help you." They're like, "I know you don't know from Adams, but you're dealing with a lot right now. Going through a breakup, right? Bad one, right? I can see you're dying bad." And they're just DMing, "Hey, here's my number. Yo, we're video chatting, calling," and they're just telling me all this shit. Like, I know you don't know me, but you can tell me whatever. Like, tell me. What do you mean? Tell me. What happened? In the event. And what do you mean vent? Say what you gotta say. Talk about your ex. We all do the same shit. In the beginning, you would say for days, potential weeks, you would say exact same shit, word for word about your ex. Everything's about them. And then vent. You have to vent. Your head is your best friend and your worst enemy. If you don't vent and you keep the shit in your head, you will fall apart. That's why you have emotional breakdowns. You stay quiet, you will pop the fuck off. You will hit somebody you want to hit. You will cause some shit you don't want to cause. Because you bottle the shit up. That's why it's very unhealthy to keep shit bottled in, which a lot of us do, right? Because we think that nobody knows that we're going through. They can't vibe with us. No, emps, we vibe 1,000. I can say the stories, people behind the screen, people watch my TikToks, you know where I'm coming from, right? Because we all do the same shit. Because we're all raised incorrectly, not knowing. So with that said, the beginning was rough, crying, shedding tears, and they were telling me, "Hey, say what you gotta say. Say yourself, broken record." But with that said, after you're done venting, I'm gonna tell you, "You done? Cool. Now let me speak." And I'll be cool, go for it. And all my 10, I love them to death. All my 10 team squared all day, every day. They said the same shit. I'm gonna tell you something you don't want to hear, but you gotta hear it. I'm gonna tell you what my people told me. They're amps to help me. You don't need her by your side. 100 at all. I know it sure hurts, most definitely, but you don't need her by your side. At nighttime, what would beat you up? It's a loneliness, because she's out there doing her thing with 100,000. It doesn't matter. You need to take care of your kids, work on yourself, and you do not need her by your side. If you take her back in your life, which you can, but you define logic. Logically speaking, why you will fall apart again. She might not cheat today, tomorrow, a year from now, 2 years from now, but when she does, what are you gonna do? Die again? And then on top of that, you always gonna be worrying about the stupid ass phone. So your relation's gonna go to shit, because either she cheats or you keep pressuring her about the stupid phone. You think she's gonna be cheating, you see your head's always gonna be going. With you, she can't change. It's over. It's done with. But with somebody else, she could potentially change. But the downfall, she already body hop. That's done. It's over. She's trying to fix herself with somebody else by her side. That's a no-no. And that's why that's why I have my 10, I love him to death. And that's why I have, her name. Don't defy logic. I let her go in 88 days, 100%, aka 100. Then 14, 7 days later, I let her go to 1,000. That's why I say 1,000. That's why when next month I get my ink done, I'm going to have 100, 1,000 on my thumbs. Because 1,000, like everyone keeps it 100, do you dirty. Keep it 1,000. I want everything from you. Don't do me dirty. Do me dirty once. Cool. You got me. You got me like a dummy. I just squash you and that's it. No more chances. And the story, you see, I move on. Then from there, you can tell the whole world, I cut you off. Tell them why I cut you off. You did me dirty. You're home and doing me dirty once and that's it. But that's why the idea is not to get done dirty in your life anymore by pushing all narcs and energy vampires. Energy vampires, I hear those say narcissists, yes, but in reality, energy vampires are traditional lifestyle with narcissist traits. Emps can do you dirty. Emps can cheat on you, love bomb you, use you for your money, beat your ass, all that shit. Narcissist traits. Narcissists, that's their job. You gotta give them props. Their job is to destroy us. What up, babe? There you are, 4 years later. I'll be talking. I got seven more minutes, kids. That's how tired I am, and I gotta get off. I'm like way past my bedtime. But anyways, and that's why my love to my 10, I let her go in 88 days. And it's the best feeling in the world. Like when you let go, yo, before that you had scattered, right? In our heads, we're trying to make the world perfect and fix your relationship, right? But when you fix yourself and you go through, healing process, it's a beautiful thing because you can breathe. Like me, it's up, yo, sleep good 1,000, wake good 1,000. Nowhere in the world. I love life. 1,000. I love Mother Nature. Like I only talk to positive people and that's it. I didn't even know you were on. Oh, really, babe? I sent you supposedly I sent you I shared it to you, but maybe the gay ass TikTok servers because the servers suck. Anyways, how's work, babe? How's life? But yeah, so I tell you, it's the best feeling in the world. And here's remember, emps, traditional last time narcissist traits, lovers, healers, overthinkers. What do you worry about? Love, time, death. Very question, cherry top, why? So the overthinking part beats us up. We all say the same shit. I wish my head had a light switch. I could turn off. I can sleep good. In the morning, flip it back on. Let the overthinking continue on, right? We all say the same shit. But when you go through your awakening, you're woke. That I'm dead, I'm alive, at a dead phase. When you die hard, and the idea when you die hard, the idea is not to fold. A lot of people fold. They fall to drugs, alcohol, and potentially suicide, right? So with that said, whatchamacallit, if you don't fold, the idea is not to. That's why you have to have a support team. Like I got blessed. Then you go through your awakening. Now I don't know. Overthinking? Nah, I just think about life. Like vibing with you guys, my girl. Compared to my ex, best ass. Keep it cool with her best ass. My 50 kiddos. Don't worry about. I live day by day and that's it. Like I don't overthinking. That's gone. When I sleep, I die. Like when I'm in a minute, I'm pass up. I'm not. I don't die because of exhaustion. No, I just comfortable and my head's not overthinking anymore. Oh my god, I love the orange on you. Get out with you. But yeah, I tell you, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's like right now in a minute, 4 minutes, kid. I gotta get off, but I'm gonna die most definitely. And with no, it's a beautiful thing. It's your head just it just shuts off and that's it. And I don't dream anymore. So I only dream when I power nap. But when I go to sleep, no more dreams. When you're a traditional last step, yeah, so you have dreams for sure, 1,000, and then you have dreams of your ex, all that good shit. When you get to your awakening and you're woke, oh, what up, babe? ¿Cómo estás? How's it going? Got 4 minutes, mommy. I gotta jump off because I'm way past my bedtime. The idea was to only be on her an hour, but an hour turned out to more than that. But oh
Oh, okay.
no, you good?
And I just popped on.
You go, mama. You good? Invite the host to a match. What the heck is that? Invite the host to a match. That's new to me. That's a new feature. To a match. What, we throwing blows or what? It shows like boxing gloves. I don't know what that is.
I, I
I,
don't know what it means.
I don't know. You see it on your side or no? Mommy, do you see it on your side or
Oh
no?
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is for, but anyways, what you call it? Oh, but anyways, right? So I was before I came on here is I was on this. She's from. She lives in Texas now, but she's from Chicago, and we're just talking what's up, etc. And snarks a little bit, and then I go we'll chop it up and do a live with this. She almost definitely DM me, etc. She said just DM me. We'll set up a time to talk about because she's like yeah I wanna let's talk about that. Oh yeah, I got you. Let's debate, have fun, and share knowledge, right? And she was hella cool about it. She's a hella cool girl. And then I jumped into this other girl's live, which I could tell her name, Divinity and Joy. A long time ago, I jumped on live, and she's talking about she's black Mexican, half black, half Mexican, right? And she was talking about a little bit of relationships, and we gotta be happy in life, all the good shit. And they started about the Bible, and I'm just talking about emps, narcs, etc. And I go, I would suffer. But, we're going back and forth, right? And then I told maybe one of these days we could do a live, talk about it more. She's like, I remember you. Yeah, because the stuff you're saying, yeah, it does get my attention, but I don't understand it. I was like, I know, especially in the Spanish culture, it's crazy talk, but I go in our culture, it's very simple. Machistas are empath, mandilones. I mean, machistas are narcissists, and mandilones are empaths. She's like, I know those two words, yes, because you're half Spanish, you know what's up, you're half Mexican, so you know exactly what I said. That's why that got your attention, right? So people were asking me about, her father was asking, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, in this world they have various struggles, they have the narcs, with the woo. And then she's talking about the Bible, right? So this is where it comes to flaw people about the Bible. Like, it's cool to talk about religion and etc. and Bible, God, most definitely, but don't sit on it too much, because the Bible's been written by man and overwritten and rewritten, and shit's added and removed a million times, right? So she's like, I'm gonna talk about certain things in the Bible, and they're cool, most definitely talk about it, but the stuff you're saying right now is very traditional, most definitely. But I go, just don't sit on this. Because I go, God never left our sides, we left God's side. If you want to break it down, real shit talk, and shit, that doesn't make sense. I was like, well, if you're real minded, you understand. But first and foremost, you don't want empathy narcissist. So that's, I'm not no respect to you at all, but you have to learn about that. You're on TikTok, you easily learn about it real fast. And then she's like, I'm very open minded. I was like, for sure, most definitely, you say that, most definitely, I'm not knocking you at all. But, there's more to the situation. And I go, and she's like, oh, Adam and Eve. I go, yes, Adam and Eve started the abnormal with Adam and Lilith. She's like, oh, let me find. I go, you won't find it in the Bible. Adam and Lilith been removed many moons ago. You have to go and Google it. Small story, etc. They go, it's supposed to be a perfect world, and that's what happened. So Adam and Eve started this, and that's why you're on, like great jazz. And she's like, okay, cool. And I'm just dropping. People are asking questions, her followers, and I'm just responding. And then that's all. It's cool to sit in the Bible, to read about it, most definitely. But I go, a lot of people that just sit in the Bible and read about this, how come you still get mopped up? How come you still get used? How come you're in toxic relationships? How come you're partying, kicking, etc., but you still go to church? See, it's cool to talk about it, but like I say, just don't talk about it, be about it. So no one's perfect, obviously not. I understand. But we gotta try to live best as. But there's reasons why we do mistakes in life. And it's about fall back to square one, all you have in this world. And you can tell she wasn't liking what I was saying, right? And she freaking she blocked me. I was like, boom, and another one. I go, TikTok love stories. I'm gonna do a little TikTok about that. But check out, kids. I'm not beating up nobody with the Bible. I'm just dropping knowledge. I'm a 2020. I'm woke, so I sound crazy, especially when we talk about religion, etc. You will easily get offended what I'm saying, but if you're open-minded, you'll vibe with the situation. If you're narrow-minded, you're bothered. And with that said, I already have 3 narcs, but block me out here. Now I have a herd empath. Then with narcissist traits, but that's herd empath because they're stuck on traditional ways, especially in the Spanish culture of God, religion, etc. All the great jazz. And she didn't like what I was saying, so she blocked me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Block me all you want, but guess what? I win. Like, yo, I'm just getting your attention. Stay in your traditional ways, read that Bible, but no, as I told them, stay in religion, stay in tradition. Expect to get cheated on, expect to get dirty again from the generation. You're stuck in the generation cycle, so you don't know how to break it. You're gonna be dead for a very long time, and then you're gonna keep asking our favorite question: why? You're gonna still be overthinking. Why? Keep doing that, most definitely. So, but yeah, and I tell you, the market was fun too because I tell you I was vibing with people. I was getting mad, a little respect, and yeah, all my people and some people are like, "Yo, I love the way you are." Like, "Yo, you're hella positive, man. You're like spunky and shit." Go, I'm a socialist. I love to talk, I love to vibe. Like, man, you talk to everybody. Like, yeah, most definitely. I slang fruit. It's a farm market for my pops. But at the same time, we could talk about whatever, and that's why that girl, her name's Portia. She was just like, we were just talking and vibing. Then I pulled my gloves out. She said, "What's all this?" Like, "Oh, crash course. Let me break it down for you." She's like, "Oh, that is, yeah, Jade August will on you. That is wild. Why?" I was like, "Oh, very simple. 2020 relationship before you, and then but I had that last year. So 2020 relationship kryptonite is what? Phones since you met their party. We cry about our relationships. We fall to this Jade August entanglement, right? Because we saw a sob story, boo hoo hoo, and then a narcissist will pick you up 1,000. And until your last stand with narcissist traits, will pick you up because we're lovers and healers. They'll pick you up when you're down, right? And so, but they do this both same shit. They love on you, to drop the if lines. As I told her, she's like, with if lines, if you was with me, I won't cheat. If you was with me, I'd treat you better. All the shit you want to hear from your ex's mouth or current partner's mouth before they cheat, you hear it from that person. And from there, boom. That person's emotionally down, emotionally vulnerable.
Marketing.
Yeah, and from there you get mopped up.
Selling stuff.
Yeah. She's like, and then both ladies, different times are like, man, that is wild. You have that on you. I was like, oh yeah, because I was dying last year. So when I was going through, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a statement. Fuck that. I'm calling everybody out. I don't give a shit. That's what I say. I call it emps and narcs. I thought to call you out. I don't care. And everyone's like, emps? Why us? Because we have narcissist traits not knowing. That's why I make my categories. Children sure lost emps. That's why I know my ex for 1,000. She's not a narcissist. She's a hurt empath. That's why she's a hurt empath. This stuff that I say, obviously, she in the Spanish would sound crazy as hell. Does it bother me? Nah, I'll be crazy. Especially next time I get my ink done. Poof, crazy 1,000. But do I care? No. Why? As long as the other amps vibe, etc., we good. That's all that matters to me. They'll figure it out. We'll get it all together. So that's once again. That's why before you get on, let's tell everybody. That's why I love the markets because I'm slanging fruit, etc. I'm vibing with other people about life relations, etc. And they're just like, "Yo, that is wild talk." It's crazy talk, right? But but I got your attention. Like, no, you definitely got my attention. You see? And I'm just and I go not to be rude, but like to be stereotypical. But like, Tommy, you look at me, you think of like my pops, produce. I'm a farmer, right? In your head, being brown, you were gonna feel all the good shit, right? It hurt my feelings. Might work all the bullshit. But now we're talking about some real talk, real life, and you're like, whoa. We're talking about, we're talking about life relations. Yeah, this is my ish. I can talk about this. And the missus a portion. The other lady, like, yo, you ever thought of doing like I don't know, like podcast or something, or like like man, you could be a counselor. And I was like, my name's been counselor since I was middle school, actually. Like, no way, like, yeah, I love to talk about this, man. This is my ish. Help people out, etc. Like, you should do a podcast, man. This stuff. You're telling me crash course because I don't get to get back to work, but you're saying a lot of show. I don't even know you. I know. But here's the kicker. All amps, we vibe with each other every which way. That's why we're clicking.
It's like
I'm sorry,
you're
babe?
just very straight to the point.
Yeah.
I'm good. Not how are you? It's like when I first met you, like I was straight to the. Sometimes people just need to hear it straight out, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and not go around or try to pick through it or all the analyze. You know what I mean? I feel like the analyzing goes on while you're in the toxic relationship so
Exactly.
much. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to like have it like just really cut to the chase, like you straight to the
Exactly.
and that's what like grabs the attention because it's true, like raw and
Right.
honest.
Most definitely. Hey, babe. On your side, is your connection good? Because you're talking, but it's like choppy.
Yeah,
Really. It's
I
probably
have people in my yeah,
it's it's probably the TikTok servers potentially, not you, the servers. Because it'll go like choppy, then it'll go smooth and choppy. So probably the servers, which suck. But no, that's the way of for the most part. I've always been kind of like that, most definitely. But now that I'm woke, that's how I tell people like that. I'm not being rude to all the empaths. The idea is to stab in your heart, get your attention today, not tomorrow, and help you figure this out today, not tomorrow. Crash course, boom, and that's why I get your attention. And that's why I tell people like which potentially what I'm thinking about. I probably will get it on me somewhere. I have to figure it out. My ink therapy. But like I tell all the amps, yo, here's my motto from me as an individual. I don't think anyone's ever said this. No, don't quote me, but I tell every amp, this is my motto. Your pain is my pain. I died like you died. I know exactly what you're feeling. I'm not very, very hella close because we all die the same. When we go through awakening, we die hard, and that's a test as individuals. Or you can go through breakup before your awakening. Shit sucks. Don't this. You do your part best as. You're not trying to be in person. You're not trying to lash out, hit somebody, break shit, etc. Lash out, but that's because we allow energy vampires, traditional lost stamps, narcissist traits, and narcissists in our lives. They push to us limits and we pop the fuck off, right? Because we built up. Because once again, we allow energy vampire narcs in our life. That's why we popped off. We don't pop off because we're bad people. Why do you think after you lash out, you rage, etc., you calm the fuck down, and now you're like, damn, I'm not a bad person. Why'd I hit them? Why'd I throw shit? Why'd I say those words to them? You know? So, we'll get it. Damn, babe, I'm slowing down. I'm tired. But yeah, so it's
I'll check it earlier.
what's
Uh,
on? Hey man,
maybe
how you
next
doing? How's it
time I
going?
can do it an earlier.
Yeah, most definitely. No, no, we'll probably do it later. We want maybe like on Friday. We'll do a live together on Friday. The idea was to be on here an hour and that's it. Oh, sure, man. Let me see if I could follow you because yeah, let me see. Boom. Sorry. All right, brother, most definitely. Thanks, Matt. One of your followers jumped over from your side of my side to say hi. It was Matt TV 375. Hey Kevin, how you doing? How's it going? But
That's
yeah,
all.
no, most definitely. We do a birthday on Friday, but I'm more awake. I'm just like, hey, I'm way past my bedtime. I still gotta take a shower, do my little Jenny Craig workout. So wake up early. So, but yeah, I tell you, yeah, it was a good day at the market. I love it. I would love it at the market for the most part. To matter of respect and buying people, and then like once again, Amp Narc War. They on the west side they know more about amps and narcs to a certain extent because that's once again they're more open minded situation, and that show matter of respect, etc. So it's I love it. There. It's my perfect world. I vibe with cool ass open minded people, you know. And then I tell you, just I'm a socialist, man. If I gotta pay a talk, I'll be a zillionaire. That's why I tell everybody, yo, especially Israel market, they'll be like, man, you talk to the whole world. Have a zillion conversations at once. What's up? Everybody like, oh no, this is my regulars. I've been talking for shit 7 years now, you know. So and then I was,
I, I
love it.
want
But yeah, sorry. But anyways, man, I'm about to. I gotta get off, man. I'm freaking tired. But yeah, I'll do a probably tomorrow after I come to the market. If not for sure Friday, I'll do it. But I gotta do. Actually, I'm I'm actually doing it right now. But I'll know on my laptop, my main one, TikTok, people that block me. So I add them to my list of people that block me. Because obviously, when you speak knowledge, it is no bueno. Run from it. And that's once again, no respect when I say this. That's a lot of people that are too religious that they, once again, not really wise. But when you shit on God and the Bible way too much, when people speak more than more open minded stuff, they always get offended because their mind is set and like no. That's why I told them like yo, it's Adam and
so
Eve
like
started.
that's what's so crazy about like religion. Like that's crazy. Like first of all, you can't force. You shouldn't have to trust anybody on anything.
Exactly.
Anything that's for you is just you're gonna be drawn to it. Anyway,
Exactly.
really,
Oh yeah, no, most definitely that no. But see, that's why like I even told her like yo, if you're open minded, you'll vibe with the situation most definitely. But if you're narrow minded, it will bother you. And she's like, I'm very open minded. And in my head, I'm like, well, that's cool, most definitely. And that's when I noticed her facial expression, etc. Especially when people are asking me questions now. Because now, I told you, I'm not trying to disrupt your life, etc. But, if you want to vibe about the Bible, we'll talk about it most definitely, And then she just, once again, that's her mindset the way it is. And I was like, oh, hey, I told her, miss, I'm not trying to beat you with the Bible. You can read to the Bible about the Bible, but the stuff you're saying is traditional. You're saying when you're going through stuff in life, you're partying, kicking, doing drugs, whole face cetera, just fall back to the Bible. I was like, correct, you can do that most definitely. I go, how many people fall back to the Bible and they go to church and they're still doing the dirt? Narcissists do it 1,000 for sure. That's their fucking job. Give them props for that. Traditionalize them with narcissist traits. We do the exact same shit. We can gaslight, cheat, sell your dream, use you for your money. Narcissist traits in us, right? And she's like, no. She goes, but empaths are good people. Yes, we're good people, but if you're broken, if you're traditional lost them, to the narcissist traits, we have narcissist traits. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Not beat you up, not force it upon you, but you have to be
well,
open
that's
minded.
why when you're an empath, you have to heal from the trauma that you have gone through, and that's his childhood, any trauma.
Correct.
And you have to protect your energy. You have to be able to heal so you can recognize your energy and for the energy that you're picking up on others. We can take on other people's load, not even knowing, because that's how good we
Oh yeah.
are. Okay, so that's why it's so important. But like, if you're, you know, not healed and you still have going through that trauma and feeling that pain,
Yeah.
it's going to be hard. It's going to be harder to recognize what's yours and what's somebody else.
Correct. And
You
that's
want
that
to be aligned.
most definitely. And that's why as empaths, since we're lovers and healers, we're dealing with our own BS, and now we want to help. We're tragically speaking, which was help everybody, all the other emps, even narcissists. Even narcissists, when they put on their act, they stay, they sell their image of love story, boohoo, my sob story, my past, my ex is crazy, all that bullshit, the gaslight and all that good stuff.
Oh, they already know. They already know that we're going to be ready to just
Yeah.
receive and give our all.
Oh yeah.
They
We're
hone
gullible.
in on it, and that's why it feels so heavy and it gets so in distraught. We're giving our whole self away, and they're just like literally taking and taking and putting their baggage on.
Correct. And that's a job. Like, so I tell everybody, yo, like people get offended when I say, yo, because they're like, how are you supposed to give an narcissist props? I'm like, because when first and foremost, when you're open-minded and you go through your awakening and you woke, or if not, you're going through your awakening before you woke, you understand where I'm coming from, and you be like, oh yeah, no, you're all right. They're beasts at what they do. Their job is to once again destroy all imps in the world. That is a fucking job. That's the only way to survive. A narcissist can't be with a narcissist. They can lust each other. They can't be with each other. They'll destroy each other. AK in this world, in our nowadays to make it easy for them to be able to elaborate. Alphas. That's why the alphas can't be with an alpha. An alpha will destroy an alpha. That's why they all get in each other's face type of shit. They gotta overpower each other, blah blah, eventually take each other out. But they can't be with each other as a couple, no. That lost all day most definitely, but they have to be with us because we picked them up when they're down. We validate the situation. When they're doing wrong, it's okay. All that bullshit. But that's why empaths, what are we? Lovers, healers, and overthinkers, right? What do you worry about? Love, time, death. Our favorite question in the world, the cherry on top. Why? It's always why. Everything's why. And that's why the overthinking beats us up.
That's
You know?
why I said, and I'll always say, it's like I just need a male version of myself. I'm fine.
Yeah. Hey, Veronica, how you doing? How's it going? But yeah, no, most definitely. That's why. But yeah, as I say, me personally, I don't get offended by nobody. First and foremost, words don't bother me at all. I push all narcs, energy vampires away 1,000. But with that said, that's to say, it's on TikTok. It's cool to know about narcissists for sure, but don't sit on narcissists 1,000. Narcissists are all robotic, pathetic, easy to read. 1,000. They're pathetic, easy to read.
Yeah, you don't want to. You want to be aware when it
Yeah,
comes to narcissists and narcissism. Okay, you want to be aware of that. Okay, keep it up, right? Knowledge. Be aware. Okay, but you want to constantly be working on yourself.
correct. Which a lot of people forget about that. Like, once again, I tell everybody out here, 1,000. I'll say it 1,000 times. Yeah, the healing process for obviously common sense. It's painful. It's lonely, etc. But it's a lot easier when you have a support team. I'm always saying it 1,000 times. Support team. Not a competition at all. Not a competition when I say this. My squad of 10. I was with that. My 10 amps help me heal. Right. Don't defy logic. My extra's name. Because the 10 amps, I let her go in 88 days, 100. 14, 17 days later, 1,000. That's why I say 1,000. That's why I don't believe in tradition anymore. All the traditional bullshit. Life happens. It's life. Deal with it. Relationship. People break up because that's relationship. That's life. Like, no, there's reason why people break up. First and foremost, a narcissist can't ever be in a relationship for a long time. If it is, they've been doing the dirt. We just never caught them. Simple as that. Common sense. Real shit. This phone, it all happens on this phone. And for me, personally, my experience, both my exes, 12 years, narcissist 1,000, 7 years, hurt empath 1,000. I lost them both the same way. Phone, social media, third party, Jada August entanglement. That's why I have all my income. To make a statement to call all amps, all narcs 1,000 out. So everyone, that's why other amps on here that do life coaches and all these psychologists, therapists, counselors, marriage counselors, all that stuff. I just tell them, yo, it's cool what you're saying. It's cool to do once again the narc talk. narc awareness, most definitely. But y'all need to stop sitting on narcs 1,000. Don't forget about us. We have narcissist traits. All traditional law stems, the categories are created. We have narcissist traits. Why did I tell my ex, yo, why do you think I was a verbal abuser? Because I'm a good person? No, narcissist traits. Why do you think you're a verbal abuser? I mean, a physical abuser. Narcissist traits. I push you to your limit with petty words. Words don't bother me at all. From any teenager adult, I'll kill anybody with words 1,000 because they're not words to me. I mean, they're words, but they don't bother me at all. A lot of people in this world, narcissists 1,000, but traditional law stems. Well, that words touch the what? Mind, body, heart, and soul. Self love. I call you fat and ugly, you'll die. Because it's a mean thing. Yeah, it's a mean thing to say. But if you bother me, but I warn you 3 times. My number 3. I warn you 3 times. And that's it. And after that, I'll let you have it. If I know anything about you, your flaws, and me as emps, what are we? Overthinkers, right? We can read people for the most part, right? For the most part. So if I see your flaws and you're playing dumb, and I tell you, yo, keep back with your stuff. If you don't, I'm gonna let you have it. And I don't die with petty words. Say, call me ugly, stupid, fat, faggot. I don't care. I'll flip it on you all day, every day. And then you're gonna get mad at me. And do I care? No, I don't. I don't die with petty words. You do. And when I do tell them they die, I go, you see? Now you're crying, literally crying. Because you chose this. I don't die with petty words. They're just words to me. You know? But once again, that's narcissist traits. We're not supposed to be mean to nobody. But once again, generational cycle that we're stuck on. It takes one of us to break
Yeah,
it.
but that's why it's so important in the healing system and the not system, but process and working yourself. Like, get to a point where you're so humble that you're so humble that even with the person that you totally,
Correct.
you can literally be like, I just ultimately want happiness.
Correct.
Even if and it hurts a little bit, but I just ultimately want happiness for you. Like, even if it's not with
Right. On my side, Veronica says, so very true. I go deep with mine too. 1,000. No, which is very true. We all want to have. So every imp in this world deserves happiness. True love, not toxic love, not lust, love. So I tell everybody, yo, you gotta fall back. You're gonna hear it a million times, especially here on TikTok. The healing process is painful. Hell yes, it is. It sucks and it hurts. Yes, no one deserves to get on dirty comments. It's not. How are you supposed to forgive a person that cheated on you, beat you up, etc.? All that good shit demolished you. I know it's easy said than done, but you have to. If you don't, you don't have to. To me, I'm not putting a gun in here. You don't have to. Logically speaking, wise, open-minded as a woke person, etc., you're supposed to. If not, you don't have to. Once again, but you live with what bitterness and hatred-wise towards your ex and exes, right? So if you have bitterness to your ex, and you don't, once again, now you don't have to. But so if you still have bitterness, hatred towards your ex-wise, and you haven't let go of your past pain, trauma, toxic love, child trauma 1,000. Then you sit with all that shit right on top, and then you want to go to another relationship. No matter if you fall back half a year, whatever, right? You're trying to heal it, etc. And you jump into a relationship, you're still broken. That person might either be broken, like with a narcissist, then destroy you. That's your job. If you don't know what a narcissist is, you're gonna destroy it again. A traditional lifestyle in our streets will do the same shit because two broken people can't fix each other. You can try to, logically speaking, wise, you're gonna fall apart. That's what they say. You'll see it many times I hear. Hurt people. Yeah, who's that? Us M, squares, empathists. Traditional last M's. We're broken still. If you haven't took time to heal, fall back and learn. First and foremost in this world, our flaw is this. We lost love for ourselves. Every time you're with a relationship and y'all break up, why I think it hurts them because you overloved them when you lost love for yourself. And now you cry to God, yo, God, help me out. Again, get this pain out of me, right? And once again, if you're religious about the situation, God, Allah, I don't care what higher power, whatever you believe in, he or she has never left your side. We left their sides to be in a relationship. You're supposed to love if you want to go by higher power, tradition, religion, all good shit. You're supposed to have love for God 1,000.
right
Love,
here.
love.
He's right here.
Yeah,
Right here.
exactly.
Here.
No, yeah. So you're supposed to have love for God 1,000, right? And then love for yourself 1,000, and then your partners, kids, and whoever's close to you 1,000. So I tell people, that's why I say 1,000. So you have to love yourself 1,000, mind, body, heart, and soul, self-love 1,000 before you love anybody else in the world. You can love your kids, your parents, people you love, not 600, 400, but not 1,000. Because if you don't love yourself, which is all emps, all traditional emps that are broken, hurt, demolished, you don't love yourself 1,000. You're trying to. You're trying to learn the situation, but that's why you have to fall back into the healing process, and it hurts. Yes. Does loneliness suck? Yes. Do we have needs? Yes. But you have to fucking fall back, man. And it sucks, it hurts, yes, but if you don't do it, then fall back in your face, go into the relationship broken or partially fixed, and when that narcissist, which is their job, destroys you 1,000, die again. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Traditional last step with narcissist traits, they'll destroy you also.
You
They
can
will
hop
use
off.
you. Oh, but I'll get off in a minute, mommy. But and here's the best part: real shit, real talk. We're broken, and when you're with another broken person, especially if it's right away. First and foremost, premeditated, right? So when you jump into a relationship, you take time to heal, and let's say you still, because obviously you know heal over your ex boyfriend, girlfriend, or your ex husband, wife, or baby mom, baby father, right? So you're gonna hook up with each other, and let's say, for example, let's say I hook up with another female. My situation last year, I jumped in a relationship right away, which I could have done. Everyone was DMing left to right. And let's say I jumped in a relationship right away, right? So let's say this. Let's say the person I hook up with is another amp, which obviously for sure is another amp. And then they're 1,000 or 800, right? And then we're good. She's picking me up. She's making she's because that's again us amps are lovers and healers. So she wants to she don't want to see me down. She was gonna pick me up, right? And since I didn't take time to heal from my ex-wives, the ex, no matter what, amp or narcissist, and come back in your life to try to test that. Either to try to come back in life to work, let's work it out. I'm sorry I messed up. We'll be together and be a family again. And what am I gonna do? Fold, because now my ex wants to come back. I'm gonna take my ex back because obviously I have kids with her. We had 7 years together, so now I'm gonna take her back, right? And with that said, what do I do to my new so-called girlfriend? I discard her, break her, and now what happens to her? She has another heel fall back, and now her walls are hella high. Cause she's like, man, I was treating him good, etc. She's doing way better than her ex-wives. Not a competition, but I was treating him good, and now she just kicks me to the curb. That's why they call the rebound. That's what they used you. Narcissists do it 1,000 common sense. That's easy, but traditional not said, but narcissist traits will do the exact same shit. So I tell people you have to know your 1,000 that your ex is a narcissist. 1,000, not 600, not 500. If you think, oh well, potentially, nah. Thinking is not knowing, man. If you see good in them, if they act good overall, etc., but they have this, they're either traditional, which if they're doing their bullshit, no, they're a hurt empath. A last empath, which is a dark empath, is the simple. A last empath is running the streets, the black market, mafiosos, gangbangers, all that bullshit, doing the shit in the streets. That's a lost empath. That's why they're finding themselves worse than all of us because they're like, they know deep down they're good, but they were raised incorrectly. They believe all these people are in the streets. The black market is their friends, family, when it's far from that. And a lot of people that are in jail are supposed to be in jail based because the crowd they were in, the way they were raised, etc. So on and so on, right? Shut the top people, man. Worry about us. That's why a lot of people out here get bothered by what I'm saying. It don't hurt my feelings. That's, yo, you don't gotta bother me. This is my TikTok. And I tell people, which I will do a TikTok about it again, like, yo, whatever content you do on your TikTok, it's your TikTok, first and foremost. Don't worry about the views, don't worry about the likes, the follow, etc. Don't get discouraged. If whatever you're preaching on here on your TikTok, if that's your passion, be art, be whatever it is, you first and foremost, you're your number one fan in the world. You come first before anybody in this world. So don't forget that. Post what you gotta post, say what you gotta say, and that's it. Don't matter. Yo, we all want to make it big, right? Get paid most definitely, but look like me. I'm a little guy, right? Very little guy in this shit. But I'm doing quite a bit as an individual compared to Facebook, IG, and TikTok. I mean, Twitter. Uh, they don't vibe with Imp Narc Talk. Even on Facebook, on the whole Imp groups, the shit I say, now that I know what I know, woke being woke, etc., they don't vibe with all the Imps say traditional things. They all say the same exact answers. I'm like, yo, but there's more to that. All y'all, all the concentrated narcissists, don't forget about us. And when I say that, all traditional last step, we have narcissist traits. And then a lot of M's get offended. No, we don't. I go, so you're perfect then. So you never lashed out, you never stole, you never hit, you never verbally abused, you never did shit, right? You're perfect. And then they respond like, they don't even respond. Like, you see, cock out your tongue, right? No. Nobody's perfect. We were supposed to be perfect with Adam and Lilith. Not with Adam and Eve. We have self-will. We did a lot of wrong because of the generational cycle. We did a lot wrong because our parents didn't, whom we raised, didn't teach you about empathy and narcs. You don't believe me? Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, auntie, cousin, etc. What's an empath? Huh? What's a narcissist? Huh? End of story. Our flaw. Schools didn't teach us. Schools know this shit. They can teach us easily. They choose not to. They keep us as sheep in 2D world, right? So we go to school, go to either graduate, get your diploma, get a job, or go to college, get a career. And that's it. And that's life. Deal with it. The idea is to make a lot of money, and that's the idea. Be a movie star, all that bullshit. Go for your dreams. That's cool. Go for your dreams. But they don't teach us about life. Real shit, raw life. Our flaw. And when that happens, it's life. Deal with it. Fucking traditional sayings. That's why I don't believe in tradition no more. And to me, I tell people, yo, square and circles, emps and narcs. Two small big words why the whole world suffered. There you go. Study it now. TikTok, easy to learn about it one day. I type it, yo, DM me via chat. I can do crash course. Ask me any question. I got you. This is easy. You know? Sorry, babe. I'll be talking. Especially when I'm tired. Me time? We'll do 6 more minutes, and for sure, I'm like way past my bedtime. But anybody on my side or my girl side, Amber side, if you have any questions, you can ask whatever you choose to. I'll do another 5 minutes, and then I gotta jump off because yeah, I'm very exhausted. I gotta wake up in shoot 5 6 hours. I still gotta take a shower to my Jenny Craig workout and just go. But the positive once again, right now in a minute when I lay down, my girl can tell you, I die. No dream. I die. I wake up to my alarm and like, whoa, what's going on? What happened last night? That's a positive of being woke. You, the overthinking stops. Now you love life. I tell people, I want to be rich financially, etc. I'll be steady, etc. But my richness is this: 50 kiddos, co-parenting best ass, my girl over here, my sidekick over here, 1,000, and then all you emps. Why won't you guys help me, you guys? That's my richness in life. How many people in this world, beautiful, head to toe, etc. Right? Money, pockets, the lavish, the cosmetics, and they're still broken the shit. They're still dying. They're still getting cheated. Look at all these damn movie stars, etc. Drama queens have all the money in the world and they cry about all their bullshit. Like, yo, you can have anybody in the world. You can buy them if you want to. You got pockets. But your worst enemy, once again, your head, best friend, and worst enemy. For a narcissist, their head's their worst enemy. They're trying to figure out to love themselves. They can't ever love themselves without it. No narcissist can ever be fixed. They can do therapy, drugs, all that bullshit. They'll throw up front. Sell you a dream. How come a narcissist goes to therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, and they date the majority of them are empaths, date him and destroy him, and now the therapist, counselor's in fucking therapy. You see, boom, that was so hard to figure out. So with that said, that's what I say, no narcissist in the world can be fixed. You know why? Because God can't fix you. You know why God can fix him? The devil's disciples. Simple as
Good
that.
one. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Oh, as far as character wise, or
Therapist.
oh yeah, no, yeah,
He
yeah,
was
there you go.
his therapist.
Yeah, and see, oh, perfect, awesome, babe. With that said, remember, except Narco, right? All you have in this world, square and circles. Why do you think every flick, every book, be good? It's always good and evil. Always good and evil. It's all, and then, and here's the best of the cherry top. Everyone thinks about okay, narcissist empath, right? Why do you have the good person that fight themselves? Like they're good, but they do people dirty in the books or the movies, and then they get in their feelings, and you know them say, I'm sorry, shouldn't have done that. Traditional lost them with narcissist traits. There you go. They're still an empath. They're just hurt and broken. They haven't figured out. They haven't gone to awakening. All the answers to life been in our face for all these moons, but we're brainwashed that it's life. Be good to everybody. Even if they do you dirty, be good to them. So I got fucked over 20 times by this person. I'm supposed to pray for them and show love to them and still help them out. Because when you help people, they'll come back to you 10 times fold. The fuck? I love that shit. Like, oh, yo, I don't believe in tradition. None of that. Anyone that does, yeah, that's cool. You go by that. Go get mopped up. Do that shit. I don't worry about it. I keep positive people and that's it around me. My circle locally, pathetically hella
They
small.
should have taught stay away from
Say again, mommy?
instead of kind that back. It should have been taught right. Stay away
Babe, It's hard to hear you so bad. It's like hella choppy. Do me a favor, please. Jump off and then jump back on. I'll jump off on my cycle. I mean, I'll just jump off and jump back on, please. Because you're trying to talk, but it's like really bad now. It's because of TikTok. Should be back in a minute, guys. Let me minimum. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. You can probably hear me now, but that's a downfall when you go TikTok live or duels. If they jump off and then they jump back on, wise, then the audio goes to crap. So I have to minimize the app, go back to the app, and then the audio go back to normal. But she'll be back in a minute because I imagine y'all can hear what I'm hearing. Hella choppy. So sorry. I was trying, but it's hard to hear. I was piecing the sentence together. Hello. Can you hear? Can you hear or no? Oh
Yeah,
man.
I can.
It's not you, baby. It's the TikTok damn servers. You're lagging.
It's okay. I'm gonna call it a wrap. It's okay.
Same here. I have to get off anyway. So. Oh
I'll
wait,
talk to you
wait,
later.
wait. Before you leave, right? Let me click that. The invite the host to a match. Okay. Let me see what it does. Cool.
Okay.
Get gifts while having a friendly competition with another host. Viewers can send gifts. Viewers can send one like and multiple gifts every match. One like equals 3 points, and one coin equals 1 point.
I know. I've been hearing.
That's what the heck is this for? Like tap that screen type of thing or what?
What it is see who's doing gifts or tap and like you're competing for popularity.
Really? Okay.
You can have the win.
Oh no, no competition, but you know, I'm just vibing. You're my girl. We blessed, love you.
I'm sunshine. I'm sunshine.
Alright, babe. Well, I'm about to log off. Okay. I love you. Pick up on her toes. Ciao, ciao. Everybody on here that you're still on here, yo, my love and respect to you. Team squares all day, every day. Keep it 1,000. Stay positive. Day by day, baby steps. Okay. Ciao, ciao.